We're gonna do this live. I don't care. All right.
So I can't talk about racism.
I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna here's just a big deep breath and then
Not
he's gonna
not not
let.
even if I not even if I say something that'll get you banned. No, I'm just kidding.
I hate everybody equally. I don't discriminate. I'm too cool for school for that shit.
Unless you're a Puerto Rican. I don't know. I just chose the most random one.
Hmm. I think like you want to be like the most mean to like just like
I'm
the
only
most.
racist to Norwegians.
Oh God, no, the fucking um uh yeah, is it the Norwegians? They kind of they sound like hello, like how are you? Like they have like that they're very like vowel-esque.
Isn't that Swedish?
Maybe? I believe so. Yes. Sorry, all the white Europeans look alike. I hate it. Is it welcome to Alaska where
I bet
everybody
you're
fucking
racist
hates you.
against Russians.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna hate driving on this road. I'm so pissed that I bought that extra set of off-road tires and I did not need them to begin with. Like I did not need them, and yet I bought them like a jackass.
What the
Next.
fuck is happening in this godforsaken fucking zone? Why is there just a fucking lake on the road? Get it out of
Are we
here.
heading towards the same place? Oh shit! I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop.
I'm going for the metal beams.
Oh, that's exactly where I was going. Shit. Where the fuck are you? Where are you? Oh, if you're there, I'm also there. Well, who's gonna? Well, if I'm going for the metal beams, I'm going for the metal beams. So whoever gets there, wins. Oh, is this for the bridge or no? Cause,
Uh,
cause there's a
for
metal
this,
bridge
it's
out that
for
I
the.
gotta repair.
Yeah, no, I'm repairing a rock slide on the
Okay, well
other
I gotta go
side.
repair this bridge.
I think we're just like
We're both going to the
repairing
same
shit on
place, but we
opposite
got different end
sides.
goals here. Come
We're
on.
the construction boys.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be perfect. I hate driving this. I'm gonna. Yeah. Note to self.
The
When
bramble
reaching level
bat
12.
strikes again.
Yeah. Eh, eh, eh. I'm st
When she's stellar on your blade,
Oh
to
my
give
God,
you two.
Christ. Yeah, Jesus, your humor is dry as the pussy you get. I haven't used that insult in like years. God, I'm old.
Really?
I hate when like you say old things and people like they don't get you. They're like
Larry.
when you're in your mid-20s and yet they call you a boomer. The young people do. I fucking feel that.
I don't care. I think they're speds.
No, they fucking eat crayons.
They
They're on the damn spectrum. We all know it.
go buy a new Fortnite skin.
Oh my God, that's one way of doing it. Yeah. Yeah, go tell them to buy it. Yeah, go get a fucking emote or something. Shit. Okay, go play Marvel Rivals. Why don't you?
While you were stealing your mom's credit card, I was playing Rock Band in the basement.
While you were stealing your mom's credit card, I was doing your mom's. That's one way of doing it. Uh, no. Oh no, it's gonna suck.
Beep,
I would
beep,
advise. I
beep,
would. I would
beep.
advise also probably buying a snorkel at some point for some of your big trucks, because there are
Pretty sure I have a
like
snorkel
lakes.
on like every vehicle.
Not the big Freightliner ones. Mine doesn't come with a snorkel. I had to buy
Yeah,
one.
No, I'm pretty sure I bought a snorkel on like pretty much every vehicle I own.
Oh,
Because I don't like the engine stalling out when you touch like 3 centimeters of water in this game.
Big Iron is afraid of water. We all know that. It's gonna
You know who
suck getting
else?
back all the
You
way
know who
back down
also
here.
is afraid of water? Norwegians.
Oh, I was gonna say black people, but that works too.
So there's gonna be like an actual Norwegian person someday who's gonna like fucking
Oh,
yell at
whoever
me.
this, if I rate to this, we're going to find him and fucking kill all him.
And then I'm not even gonna know that the person's Norwegian. I'm just gonna like assume that they're like fucking from like
Remember,
Venezuela or
never ever
something. I
assume
don't
because it
know.
makes an ass out of you and me.
I don't know anything about any nationality that isn't black
Um,
people.
yeah, it's true. Oh shit. Fucking snow. Oh no. Damn stop signs.
Oh hey, I found a gas station.
Ooh, fancy.
Ow. The gas station bit me.
Uh, oh hey look, there's actually a mission for a large pipe. Oh shit, wrong button. Yeah.
Thank God gas stations don't blow up in this game. I think I just
What do you think this is? Grand Theft Auto? Oh
No,
god,
that's
I just
funny though.
realized. What if in Grand Theft Auto 6 they're actually gonna make you uh
Yay.
no. I was about to
They
say yes.
probably will.
No. Since I'm already here, I can actually get that rock slide for you done anyways. Um
I'm already like over there.
wait, what? No, I'm already at the factory thing already.
I was over there 10 minutes ago.
What the fuck? My
Yeah,
brain not braining? What the wait, hold on.
yeah,
The fuck are
I'm
you?
already on my way to the rock slide with the cargo in the back of my
Oh,
bed.
wait. Oh, you're going to a different one. Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, there was another one. Yeah, it shows how smart I am. Dumb as a bag of rocks.
This is what you get when you're on the fucking other side of the road. Oh
Yeah, I'm on the
hey,
other side of the fucking map.
oh hey, I found the tunnel that leads to show detail.
Oh, the new
The
map?
passage is blocked for now.
Oh.
You can't do this to me! Slams on the fence.
Let me in! Let me in! Oh, wait, so that's how you stop illegals from crossing the border. You tell them, no! You can't come through here, there's a tunnel!
Did they add that like border like patrol game to the console yet? Because I want to play that.
Which one?
I literally think it's just called like Border Patrol something.
Probably.
Because you play as like a Russian Border Patrol person. I
Oh,
think it's
that one.
Russian.
Mm. Oh shit, come on. Come on! Come on, CC. You got it. Come on. You're almost there.
Pepperoni.
Knowledge. Hooray! I got promoted to level 10! Woo, party! Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Is that a new vehicle? I think that is. I need to back down the hill. So I'm gonna go back here. This way, this way.
Not my DualSense wireless controller battery level.
Oh no! Alright, hold on. I'm backing the fuck up. Oh, you get that mission done too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock. The Groogy.
Cool. So I'm gonna go, that bridge still is out though. Shit. I gotta say, this game is very pretty. I will always say that this game is very pretty. I do not know what they did it, what they built it in. I think it's Unreal.
probably Unreal Engine.
Yeah. Let's see. So, not a gear. Isn't it like? Oh wait, they're gonna do something in summer, so they're gonna show something off. Maybe like what, June, July, like game
For
wise.
what?
No, no, like they do the they do the what's it called? I'm racking my brain here. The game shows, like kind of like what they did back in the day, where it was just oh, what the hell was it called?
GameStop?
E3. No, it was E3. Now they have like the Nintendo Treehouse thing, and then like they'll do the Sony State of Play, and then Microsoft or Xbox's thing, or something. If I would say if Gears of War comes to console, the whole entire trilogy, we could play that together. Even with Halo too. I think Halo has the same thing too. That'd be cool. Oh shit. Ah! Why is there always a fucking lake when you don't want there to be a lake? No. I'm not stalling out here. Come on. Turn. Turn. Say something witty. I'm out of ideas.
Bunger.
Now, hold it. Now, is that with a U and an I, or is it with an O and an E?
With the triple D-O double G.
All right. Yep. I'll believe that. Oh shit. Okay. Please tell me there's something to cross the river with. They do not want to get this thing flooded. Stoop dog.
Didn't he change the lion for like a fucking half a month and then like think it was cringe and then just turn it back?
Probably. One, I would say it's probably because he was probably losing record sales. I'm in a fucking riverbed right now. Come on. No. Yup. There you go. And here I was hoping to fucking tear down a tree. I'm Johnny Appleseed. Oh wait, no, he plants trees. I'm George Washington. Tearing down shit.
John Henry.
No, that's John Helldiver. We don't talk about John Helldiver. That motherfucker's gonna come through your wall and fuck you up. So that truck is here, and then that's over. The upgrade's over here. So it's. I gotta go get this thing. I think it's a Humvee. I hope it is, but I don't think it's not. Okay, there's your new truck.
Where?
It's the Royal BM17.
What did you do to it?
I don't know. No, it's a new truck. I got it unlocked for you. I don't even know what it is.
This looks like a weird semi.
Oh, whatever. All right, I'm gonna get that next upgrade. It's over here. Oh, come on. Come on. They're in the trees. I'm gonna get this thing stuck on it. Come on.
What are you driving on?
Like marsh.
No, like what are you driving in?
the giant fucking Fleet Star truck.
Oh, why aren't you using the con?
I don't know. I panicked.
Port? What the fuck is a port in this map? If there's a port, does that mean you can be deported?
I know one thing, I just fucked myself a bit. Deported.
Haters on the nose. Everybody,
Let's go. Let's go to go
do
across the Mexican border. Come on, man.
Arriba.
Oh
I'm gonna
no!
custom.
It's the enemies. It's the bad guys. The TSA. We got those stops. It's the TSA, man. Come on, Holmes. So bad. Oh shit.
Michael Jackson, is that you? This is fucking Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah. No. No. It'd be fucking funny though. He just fucking does. He's like, hey, show my home. He's like, I don't know what that Michael Jackson character is. That's ignorant. Fucking South Park. Oh god. I don't care. I'm gonna drive this thing to get that fucking upgrade. I do not give a shit. You cannot stop me, game. Even if I flip this car over, you can't stop me. Oh, come on. I'm like right there. Like an inch. No, this is why Invincible's not good. He's goated in the comics. I got that upgrade for you. It's got on the Caterpillar C660, I believe. So whenever you get that car available or truck, you're good to go.
What the fuck?
I don't know, but that Helldiver is probably gonna get fucked.
He launched himself using a big gun.
Oh wait, is that the That's probably the one they put in the DLC. Not the DLC. I'm stupid. The fucking Super Earth one.
Yeah, he's standing on top of the barrel of it, and when it shoots, it launches him outside the map.
How much cash do I got? I got back 35,000. What can I get?
Oh my god. I've seen a lot of these here too, and this
Is that
just
Asmon
one of
gold?
many. And let's
Yes.
see.
Oh
But I got
god.
bored.
I don't know, like he's okay, but I don't trust. He's just doing him. I can't yell at a guy for being himself. He's just average. Where the fuck is my vehicle at?
I am clicking the mouse with my mind.
Oh my god, I swear to god. What the fuck are you getting that are you getting that YouTube Reels brain rot again? Do I have to come over there
I'm
and
just kind of scrolling to see if there's something I care about.
oh. It's like first world problems though.
But you always have time to stop for Cat.
That is a fact. That's truth. And where the fuck is my con car? Is this mine? Yeah. Did you drive my fucking con into the snow?
What?
You drove my con. I somehow it ended up in the snow. Last time I left it just sitting there, and then it ended up in the snow. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, what do you mean?
You took my con truck, and then when I found it, it was in the snow.
The
Like
whole
in the.
map's snow.
It was in the Oh my god, it was in the woods.
The whole map's woods. I don't know what you mean by this. Dude, they're being exposed as a Canadian government site.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you. Oh my. I was hoping you catch on to that, and I'm glad you fucking did. Oh my god.
What?
Oh god. All right, I gotta
I'm on a
go.
mission to prove that all kids' toys are also cat toys, and so
I mean,
Shoot cat with laser beam.
no, no. That's when you shoot the laser beam at the kid, and then like 2 weeks later, he's buried like 6 feet under.
Is
Smells
there
a.
anything on the Netflix?
I have no idea. Um, what? I haven't seen anything for anime for next season. This season is just terrible. What?
New season of Big Mouth.
Ew, no one asked for that. Like, no one wanted to begin with, and they were like, let's just make a season. Let's just make a show of this. It's like, why? But you know what the worst thing is? Why make a show, an adult show about puberty that's about kids going through puberty? That's fucked up.
Because they're bored.
I think that there is some like weird fucked up shit if you're writing stories like that.
I just think that, like, the people who greenlight shows just don't fucking care anymore, and they just, they only greenlit shit that's, like, stupid.
That's true. What the fuck?
Bet, Love, Death, Robots.
It's an okay show.
Sneaky Links, Dating After, that just sounds not good. Why the fuck would I watch that?
I have no idea. That sounds terrible.
Real Men! Brought to you by Man Network. I don't know. It's not called Man Network, but there's just a show.
That's what
called
you think it
Real
would be brought to you by.
Untold. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What the fuck? Am I
It's
stalling?
bullshit. Paddington in Peru.
Oh, is this that part where he like tries to smuggle drugs across the Peruvian border?
Probably.
I'd watch that. Fucking Paddington lost his fucking edge. Why the? Am I just stalling? No, do not fucking tell. Oh,
Paul the alien.
I didn't have. Oh my god, I didn't have four-wheel drive on. I was fucking figuring. I was so confused why I was going so slow.
I hate when that happens. I like when either AWD turns off or your fucking handbrake engages while you're fucking mid-drive and you're like, dude, what the fuck is happening? Why is my car just not working the way it's intended?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? It was my all-wheel drive. What? That's great. I love this. The fuck are you watching now?
Cat.
Oh, cat. You know,
Yeah,
we have our cat. No, not our cat, but like we have a cat that roams around the neighborhood. I think they had kittens, cause we hear there's little itty bitty kittens roaming around now at night, and it's kind of scary. Cause well, they're cats, and you can't get angry at cats. Oh.
Would you beat his ass?
But is that how you play not SnowRunner? Is that how you play Death Stranding? You just beat ass?
Yeah. No, that's what you do to a cat when the cat run up on you. You go thwomp and then you thwomp its ass, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of how cats are. Now that depends. Does the color of the cat determine how it acts?
No.
Okay, because like I've seen orange cats be like derpy and like goofy and shit, but but
I know people say that, but I feel like it's kind of a meme because I've had cats like my whole life. Fuck it, it's really just like maybe there's some stuff that's kind of dependent on the breed, but like most of the time it's just dependent on like how they're raised and like what other animals you have around.
yeah,
Because
it's true.
cats, if you have like a single cat, they're normally like the if you have like one cat, they're normally like a little bit more like they keep to themselves a little bit more, and they normally have like one or two people they like, but they won't really go around most people. If you have like a cat and you have like a few animals in your house, they're normally like they either are like the biggest dick on the planet because they're like fighting for attention,
Yeah,
or they become like really chill. Is how it is.
yeah,
But I've had cats that aren't orange cats that like act how like people describe like fucking orange cats.
yeah. I think they had like oh shit, I'm gonna fucking miss my turn. We had what calico where like it was like white, black, and like brownish orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had those ones. Those were cool. Those are nice cats. Um, what else was there?
Solo lovely.
I I don't know what everybody says about it. Everybody's like, "Oh, Solo Leveling's the greatest thing ever." Oh my god, oh. Like
I
no.
think people used to like it because the webtoon, or like when it, like people used to like the thing. I used to like it too until like kind of how it ended. I know a lot of people thought it was cool. I don't think it was cool.
Oh, I went to the wrong place. Shit. Um, oops.
Because I'm not gonna say exactly how it. I'm not gonna say exactly how it ends.
Oh, the
Cause like
is it based off like not a manga but the manhwa, the Korean one?
yeah. No, but I'm not gonna say how it ends, like with what's happening, but also say it's one of those endings where the author definitely just gave up and like ended it in the middle of an arc.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah,
like that.
pretty
Yeah,
much. Well, Jujutsu Kaisen at least ends the arc.
yeah.
I don't think, because I read it up till end. I don't remember exactly how it ends and like what's happening, but I'm pretty sure. I I'll just fucking say it because it's not like there's no like crazy ending and
No.
to the it's crazy and the fact is what happens at the end of Solo Leveling is the main character in the middle of an arc going, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore, and he retires and he gets married to there's a he retires and he gets there's a girl who he likes kind of very there's a couple of girls that he likes early on in the show. He basically decides to retire and marry one of the ones that it's kind of obvious
Yeah, that she's gonna
that
be
they have.
the feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after a while, it's kind of obvious they both like each other, and that character. But yeah, no, because it's like there's like apocalypse shit. There's a lot of stuff with apocalypses and stuff happening, and then like mid arc while they're like trying to take over, I think he like defeats a guy, and then he kind of goes like, all right, I'm tired of doing this because he basically he by that point in the story he's already like way too overpowered, and there is like other shit happening, and I think the fucking writer of the manhwa was just like, yeah, I didn't really know how to he knew that he wanted to end it with not like a bad ending or with like a bunch of stuff, and he had already like made him like fucking way too powerful.
yeah. I yeah, with something like that, it's just like no. Like when you write a story and you get so far, you're gonna feel that burnout. But if you basically he wrote himself into a hole.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Because by the end of Solo Leveling, it's like there's still stuff happening. Okay, because like it's kind of like it's almost like One Punch Man,
Yeah,
right? From what I remember, and this is gonna be like a shitty summary from somebody who hasn't read this shit like in fucking 2-3 years
yeah,
maybe,
yeah,
but by the end of it, it's like there's like I think there's like another world or something where I might be doing it. There's anything from the other world, like a weaker level thing.
Hmm.
The actual people with their powers in the normal manga, um, they are strong. There's like 4 or 5 people in each arc dying to fight like one of the entities from this other world. By the end of the story, the protagonist from Solo Leveling has already fucking been into the other world and been in a thing where he's like defeated a lot of like the main most powerful people. Well, I don't know if they're the most powerful people, but he's fully went to the other world and basically killed a lot of things. And because how or one of his powers is like when he defeats stuff, he becomes more powerful,
Of
basically.
course, like
And so
absorbing level and shit or
yeah,
experience or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
he gets like the levels and stuff. So solo leveling. So he's basically already killed like a lot of stuff, and then everything that keeps showing up in the show is like shit that he's already fought.
Weaker. Yeah.
Yeah, like shit that he was like. He's basically like always 10 steps ahead of like all of the other strongest characters in that verse.
Yeah.
So at a point in the story he kind of realizes that, because it's like he just keeps going back into the other world and becoming even more like godly, and like basically there's pretty much none of the monsters that are coming from the other world like stand any chance, because he's already like one of the stronger monsters from their world. So at a certain point he just gives up and retires in the middle of an arc. He's like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care, because it's like no, he kind of goes on his own solo adventure while clearing a lot of the dungeons that keep spawning in the real world, and then after a while he makes enough money and stuff, and like where they kind of start catching on that he's like super powerful or whatever, because for a while they don't know, and then they kind of know, and then there's like a couple of arcs, and then he just decides to it's like he gets famous and then decides to retire, because I think the author just didn't know where to go with it,
Yeah.
or probably didn't like I think he probably could have kept it running for like a million fucking years, but I think he just got bored. I'm gonna be honest, because it wasn't really like a compelling like thing.
And somehow this
towards the
thing
end.
is like fucking famous and it's big, and it's not. It's mediocre. It's mediocre crap.
Well, it's shonen, but
Oh,
his
fuck,
power
that's-
is cool. and
No!
his power.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
It's popular because his power is cool. That's why I'm not spoiling like what that he does.
Yeah.
Because he has cool powers, and the art in the actual manhwa was pretty good, like, and there was because it was like, because manhwa's colored and then stuff too, so
Yeah, I know that.
yeah, there was but it was good art. The writing was never the writing was never the best. It comes across as like generic ass anime shonen writing, but you know, sometimes this is what people want.
Yeah, they want that
'cause-
generic. They want that generic shit.
Yeah, I like generic shonen too sometimes.
Yeah.
Solo leveling is not really
It can
about the
hit,
story. It's,
but it's more about the art, like how Demon Slayer is, right? Like
Yeah.
people show up for the fights and in the art style.
although solo leveling definitely is, like the first like episode hits you really hard. It's got like a very good like sinking like opening, like the fucking opening hits, you're like holy shit, and then like gets you
Yeah.
really into it, and like the first couple of arcs are really good.
Yes.
And then at a certain point it's like the protagonist just becomes super fucking overpowered, because he's kind of just it's a very, he's kind of doing his own thing while you're like watching a bunch of people from the universe doing their own thing, so there's kind of two stories writing themselves. And so you're basically watching all of these like super powerful like heroes die and shit all the time, and then it goes back to the protagonist who's using his power, because his unique thing is that he can actually level up, whereas anybody else normally that's because if I remember something from the world, it's like every person has like a power or something, and then that's what their level's ranked off of. So the protagonist gets ranked really fucking low because when he starts off, he has a very low ranked power. Like it's basically useless and dog shit. It doesn't do anything. But then he finds out that his power is actually like when he can literally level up when he kills shit. So like the first time he actually kills something, He fucking that's why it's called solo because that's uniquely his power. Is it's basically in a world where pretty much people get these special gifts, and his is that he can level up like in a video game. So he can get infinitely stronger. Nobody else can. He just keeps going. He keeps going up levels. Everybody else is basically stuck with like their baseline. Like, oh hey, I got this type of manipulation, or I can shoot fire. No, he doesn't have any of that bullshit. His is that he levels up. They just didn't know it, so they gave him the lowest rank, and then by the
Yeah,
end of the thing, they're like, "What the fuck? Why is he like a
a
higher than
god.
fucking S? Yeah, why is he like higher than all the fucking S rank people with all of their like fucking whatever the fuck abilities, like otherworld abilities?"
I'm having a problem. You want to accept this task? It's for the bridge repair, and for some reason I can't. I
Yeah,
can't
I'll do
deliver my
that.
stuff for it. For some reason. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I got it. Alright, there you go.
I will be right back. I have to pee.
Got it, got it. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go? See what's. Hmm. That's not mine. Here. So if I want to go here, get that, I have to go back to where I spawned. Okay, let's go back to where we spawned. Doot. Let's see. Can I buy anything since I'm level 10? Anything fancy schmancy? No. Um, no, 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 nothing. I'll get a snorkel. Yeah, I'll get the snorkel. That'd be nice. Nope, nope, nope. Uh, let's see what you got for this one.
Guess like I'm oogly goo.
First world problems, am I right?
I want another shonen to read. It's been a while since there's been any good one. I guess I could read Dan to Dan, but I'm kind of waiting on that. I kind of want to wait until after the next season comes out because I know it's not too far
Was there
from
supposed to be
now.
like something new with that coming up?
Yeah, season two. Like season two, I forget when it's supposed to be, but season two got announced like right after season one ended. Otherwise, I was just gonna read because I read part of the manga and then I stopped when season two got announced because I was just gonna read it and then I think it's sometime later this year or early next year for Dan to Dan.
Hmm. Covers the. Yeah.
I liked Dan to Dan's
Dan
funny.
Today was fucking wild. I,
I
I,
like that show. The only part that gets me is like, god damn, how fucking dense the protagonist is. Or well, I guess they're both the protagonists. The male guy, dude.
yeah.
I not understand it. I will never. There's people like that in real life. I'll never understand people who are like, this person doesn't want to be my friend. They're like actively like trying to hang out with them every day. Not even getting into the relationship thing because this dude like sits there and goes like, I wonder if this person even likes me and wants to be my friend or if they're just like
And they
humoring
stay
me.
around you
And they're
all
and
day and never leave you
yeah,
alone.
yeah, exactly. They're like following you around. It's like you even tried to avoid them on lunch, actively doing something that would like piss them off, and they still chased you down, and then asked you, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" Like, yeah, no, obviously that person like likes you, like as a friend at least, because if to me it's really easy to. Well, I don't know. I guess as an adult, it's really easy to tell if somebody likes you as a friend or not. If a person avoids you, they probably don't like you too much.
Yeah.
they might not hate you, but they probably don't like you too much. If somebody goes out of their way to spend time with you, it means they like you and they want to be your friend. That's like
Yes.
really what it is. Like friends are just people who will like randomly hit you up out of the blue to either just talk or ask to like do something or this or that. If somebody's not your friend, they will just not talk to you at all, like ever. Well, I guess maybe it might be a Japanese thing. I forgot they're way more reserved over there.
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah, so yeah, that might just be like a Japanese thing now that I think about it. But I don't know. I can't imagine it's too much different. But maybe they're a little bit more fucking squeamish over there. But there's a lot of people like that over here though too now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this person likes me. I think they hate me. They ask you to play COD every fucking day when you get home. They like text you. I think they
Man,
like you.
it'd be like, it's gonna be like, man, like no one ever wants to hang out with me, and it's like, are you stupid? That
Yeah.
person, that like, it's like, that, how you said it, it's like, yes, they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you with every single day. They want to be your friend. Are you stupid? Are you that fucking dense? Like,
Well,
how
I
many times do we have to
understand
fucking teach you this lesson, old man? Like, shit. Oh, doing the quarry stuff, I guess, helped. But there's actually new materials and stuff now we can use. Since you also got rid of that quarry, that was a good thing too. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Sandland, isn't that the thing that was made by that Toriyama guy, the guy that made Dragon Ball Z?
Maybe, I don't know.
I believe so, because it's the same art style.
Check out the latest games for me. Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. I didn't know this game was on the PlayStation.
Yeah, all the early Stalker games are. Not the latest one though, but I'm kind of glad because that game was a shit show when it launched. It was terrible.
Yeah, I want to go back to that game, but I haven't because I have it on PC. It just didn't run too well. So, like, it wasn't the worst running game I've ever played, but that's a game that you don't really want to fuck up. And when it comes to like frames and stuff, because sometimes it just gets you killed.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, what kind of graphics card are you running?
I think.
Cause I'm rocking a. I'm rocking.
I think I have a 3060. Like
okay, because I'm running a fucking AMD Vega 2.
I don't know too much about those.
I don't know either.
But I don't have an 80. I have a 60 because I didn't feel like paying for the extra money because I don't fucking play too many like bigger games like that anyways.
Yeah.
Or games that I'd like really use.
Yeah. You want to use the small stuff because shit, like I fucking played Warhammer, like before, so. Come on, go. Thank you. I'm trying to get you this upgrade real quick.
Yeah, I'm checking the deals.
Like there's new deals tomorrow, but if I hope some like new deals pop up.
That's why I'm checking today because I want to see if there's any like deals for anything I care about before 50% off.
Come on.
This is kind of stuff that I want, but I don't be paying for that right now.
And what you looking at?
Sims 4 DLC.
Oh shit! Get the transgender one. It makes you trans or some shit.
That's base game, probably.
Oh shh. Yeah, you get those trans surgery scars. They make my hips look big. Every day we stray further from God.
I think it was City Living. City Living is the one that I kind of still wanted because that one's just got better stuff.
I think at some point they need to make them free. Otherwise, it's like not fair.
You fucking lol. Fucking everybody wishes. They're not gonna fucking do that.
Oh shit. Fuck, I'm going to ice the water.
I just wait until they go on sale because every now, like randomly, they go on sale for half off, and $20 is still a lot to ask for them.
Yeah.
But It's better than paying because each DLC they price at like 40 to 60 fucking dollars, and I
That's
don't
the
pay
price
that.
of full-fledged game. Are you stupid? Yes,
Yeah.
but no, no, not you, but
No, no, they are.
but
I knew you were
like
talking about them.
like EA is like scummy, but like I've seen scum. Like okay, well let me think this through. EA is scummy when it comes to money, because they're money hungry bastards. But fuck it, and if you want to look at like really scummy people, look at fucking Ubisoft.
Yeah, and I really do kind of want Life and Death though.
Oh, Death Note. Oh wait, Death Note. They had a game for that.
No, Life and Death. They do
Oh,
have a game for Death Note though. They have a weird fucking
like party
that
hunting.
I do want to play. It's like Among Us. They have an Among Us type game. I just
Oh,
don't have
actually,
enough people
that
to
was
like
free
play it.
one
That'd
month. I
be
think I
fun.
picked that up.
I picked it up too, and it was free the month it came out because it was brand new. I thought it was some random game, but no, it came out like it came out and like 2 weeks later. It was like the free game of the month. So it's
Yeah,
just like crazy because I thought it was old. It might have been like a couple months
like
old,
an
but
indie dev game, I guess.
it it was like fairly new when it came out.
What else was there? Oh, well, I was thinking Mafia. The Mafia of the old country looks kind of interesting because you think it's must be really telling of a story compared to the old Mafia games. You know, if you kind of get where I'm coming from with that.
Super Citizen Edition.
Shit. Oh, they didn't add anything to Helldivers, did they? Yeah.
No, not today. If they do anything, it'll be next week. I doubt they'll fucking add anything.
No. I meant like DLC wise, like actual like DLC.
No.
What else was there?
I was just confused because it was on sale.
Yeah.
And they changed what the image looked like on the fucking sale page. I was like, what the fuck's that? Metro Exodus is fucking. Oh wait, no, that's a DLC. I was about to say it's
Oh
a
yeah.
dollar.
Fuck. I got all the DLCs and I
The
played all of them.
SnowRunner's on sale again. Damn.
It better not be fucking season 3 because I'm not paying for that shit. I already got season 2 and I'm content with with just having all of season 1 and 2 shit. What is this mission
DMC.
actually? What is this mission? Find the radio tower.
All right. Horizon.
Abandoned supplies. We run polar base facilities near, but struggling. We had to ditch a shipment just to make it through. We don't subcontract. $100. Fuck you. You can fucking starve to death for all I care.
Goat Simulator 3. That's funny.
I'm surprised they have 3 of those. Oh, where am I going? Oh, I guess I got up the Godforsaken Mountain.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, more like Wolfenstein.
Period
Get the
blood.
shit out my fucking screen.
Well, guess I gotta go.
Clue. There's a lot of good deals, but there's a lot of
Shitty
deals
game.
on like weird fucking games or ones that I already own.
I'm such a good driver. You'll never know how I got here, Lamau.
One Piece Odyssey.
Is it like Mario Odyssey, but like dumber? I don't know. I never played Mario Odyssey.
No. Well, One Piece Odyssey. I don't like One Piece Odyssey. It could have been cool, but then
Oh shit!
like it's stupid.
No, no! Please tell me I have something to lock onto.
The fuck is wizardry?
No, no!
This is
I'm
a
so
weird-
close to getting the upgrade.
Did it close out?
No, I'm on my side.
What did you do?
Well, I hit a snowbank and I got myself at an angle and I was driving the fucking Kodiak car, the
Does
con.
this help?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I can't even find you. I I swear to God, I hope you're nearby somewhere.
Does this
No,
help?
I don't even know where you are. I see you. No, you're,
Um,
no. Oh God, you made it dark. No, this is not helping. I have found God, and
does
He's
this help?
forsaken me. Gonna fuck. Gonna give my viewers a fucking seizure. There's nothing to grab onto. Come get me. Mom, help. I'm
I can
stuck.
try. I don't know if I can get up there with anything.
Well, fucking go get your fucking, con car. And come get me.
Wait, I have exactly the car for this.
Oh boy, I fucking hope so. You're not gonna like where you find me. You're gonna hate where I am. And this is why we keep our phones in silent. I always forget to do that. Oh, fuck. And now we wait.
Okay, so
I hope the deals are gonna be really
wait,
good in the next game, or the next, tomorrow.
fuck. Okay, so this way, 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 this way. There we go.
And that way, and that way, and that way, and that way, and oh, don't forget that way. And that way. And that way.
What the fuck? The first.
Do it again, I wasn't looking.
Well, that's a useless ass route because I fucked it up.
Oh, I'm surprised. And so we wait.
Wait,
What?
I don't think I have to go around the lakes. Wait, that one I might. Hmm.
Mm. I'm just here along for the ride, because I get to enjoy this beautiful, gorgeous view of yeah, nothing.
I'm actually questioning why the fuck I did this.
I'm actually questioning why I went up here and didn't watch where I was going. Because I wasn't listening. That's why we can't have nice things. It's all fun and games until something stupid happens.
Damn it.
I like the music though. Let's see what anime's coming out while you come save me for next season. It will be summer 2025. I sure hope they give another what the fuck is the anime called? Whatever. I'll think of it when it comes to me. Not the Aruma one. Oh shit! Oh, I'm coming! Austin, it only took a matter of time. I'm rolling down the hill. I'm alive. I made it. It was just a matter of time. I had to wait for God to give me a sign.
Because I turned the sun on, it did help, and you didn't acknowledge it.
Oh, sorry,
No,
son.
I'm just kidding. It didn't. It didn't do anything.
I don't know. I
It's
just had to pray. I just had to pray to work. Okay. Now. Okay. Now. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Keep. No. Come on. I gotta watch him driving right now. Cause it was all. The sun melted. It helped. I swear. Oh shit. Okay. Uh oh. Oh please. Please don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me on this. Why the fuck does the guitar dude sound like he's fucking trying to play for The Last of Us?
I was thinking that earlier.
Oh fuck, here we go again. I, I hate it here. I want to go home. Oh, come on. You dick. Come on. So I don't need help anymore. I just gotta flip myself over and I'm good to go.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, I got it. Fuck you! I got the, a new thing. Is for a... Oh, it's for the Hummer. Oh, that's cute. Where's the Hummer?
No idea.
Son of a... Goddamn son bitch, I told you we were gonna find that goddamn Hummer somewhere around here. Okay, where's the... Okay, fine. Okay, I'm good. I'm out. I don't need help anymore. Cool. Alright,
Damn, you made me get out the fucking big truck.
yeah, for nothing. I'm so proud of myself.
I can show you what I was on the way with.
Okay, hold on. That Hummer... Explore region to find it. That's not very helpful. Alright, where the fuck are you at?
I recovered the garage.
Oh, never
And then
mind.
left again.
Oh, let me bring out a vehicle then. I hear you fucking goofy ass fucking truck. You brought that! You brought that to save my ass all the way to the tippy top of the map. Oh god. No! No! Oh my god, the thing has a bunch of torque to it.
It does.
Holy shit.
This thing is powerful.
Yeah, I sure hope it is. Alright,
It's military built!
built military tough. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Let's fucking find some shit. Fuck it.
It's funny that people always do that and say that stuff though when it comes to military stuff when like they think that military means that it's like quality, but
Oh, it's not.
most of the time it just means it's super fucking cheap and it didn't have to pass testing for standards of civilians, so it's like it's built worse.
Okay, so we gotta get cargo.
It means it's cheap
Oh,
and
no.
they make it more expensive.
Well, you're not gonna like this. Some of these are not fun. We got to deliver a bunch of shit to the polar base. We gotta deliver 4 bricks, a metal beam, and 2 things of fuel. I don't know what fuel is consistent. Well, yeah, but I don't know what to do. There's a lot of shit we can do. There's even the factory one where we gotta deliver oil barrels to that, and then hold on. I want to see, is there something new? Drilling site to build? No. A truck repair service. Is that a mission or a thing? Oh, that's out of bounds. Never mind. Shit. Fucking pick something.
My head's in the snow.
Oh. Oh my god. I look away for 5 minutes and I come back and it's like, can you help me? Like, okay, lift up. Okay, there you go. There you go. Alright, now go pick a fucking mission. Oh shit.
Uh,
Oh, it was Konosuba. That's
this
the anime I
one.
was thinking of.
Sawmill, logs. I don't know where logs are.
Oh shit. Well, we're gonna need cargo. We're gonna need containers for that if it's gonna be long logs. Like a crane and a fucking
I'll
thing.
show you a log.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna look like shit. No, we're not doing this. Um. I can't. Oh god. We cancel each other out. That's cute. I have more. I have so much torque than you. We getting fucked. I'm winning, motherfucker. You can't stop me. All right. Well, you better fucking pick a mission though.
I did. I put it
Oh.
on. We need logs.
Oh. Okay. Does it say it's? Oh, which mission, by the way?
Medium and long logs. It's timber.
Oh, not the. Oh. Okay. Yeah. We need a log loader crane. So I need to go put this thing back. Actually, no. Yeah, I need to go put this thing back. I me go ding put ding pack. Logs. Logs. Logs don't make sense. Okay. Well, if I get the log loader and the log carrier, is it still okay for this to work? Like, does it still? Oh God, I'm gonna hate this. Um,
You ever just Fortnite?
no. Short logging frame. So that's the whole thing? Hmm. Okay. I'll get the I'll get the crane. It's not gonna kill me to get the crane.
Watch Dogs 2 Ultimate.
No. Oh, yay, that's great. I just feel like I
Oh, I
fucked
thought
up.
that was 3.
No.
3 is worse.
Yeah. I got the log loader, but the problem is, there's got to be a carrier to carry the logs.
Do we have one on the map?
Uh, I'm not sure. I gotta find the fucking log thing. Start tracking. Yes, please. Where?
The Lars.
Yeah. So we gotta pick them up there, but do I really need a fucking crane for this? Because I bought the crane out of necessity. I would be pissed if I just bought it for nothing.
How do I feel like playing like a Civ game or something like right now? But I
Like
don't fucking
like a
know what it is.
civilization game.
Yeah, or like Hoi, like any type of like battle strategy game. I'm just in the mood for right now.
Play
But I don't.
Warhammer.
Warhammer,
Yeah,
which one?
total. Oh, I have both 1 and 2. As a starter, I would maybe
Are they
think of
multiplayer?
yes.
Nidhogg.
I feel like I bought this for nothing.
What, SnowRunners?
No, well, a kind of SnowRunners, but no, the log carrier thing. Because I got the log carrier to go along with. Um, there's not a lot of good
Yeah.
console.
No, I like SnowRunners. I just wish I would have started it earlier because it's getting semi-late. It's making me fall asleep now, and I don't want to go to bed early.
All
Because if I
right.
play this, because if I play this game another hour or two,
Oh, you're gonna be
I'll probably
crashing out.
yeah, I'll crash out. So I need to swap out something, or I'm gonna end up passing out in like an hour.
That's cute. All right. Well, let me go put my vehicles away.
Yeah.
I should do that.
I'm just like looking for something, but I can't decide on like what I want to do. Fucking. But I wanna play some multiplayer. I just don't fucking know
Play
what
Call
to
of Duty.
play
I'm
one.
kidding. Call of Duty sucks. We don't talk about Call of Duty.
Ghost of Tsushima. No, I don't even have that installed. Nor do I want to play the multiplayer for that because it's not great.
Yeah. I did not like the multiplayer either. All right. Well, that was a fun hour stream.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was decent for being just an hour long. I had fun.
I had fun too. I just needed, cause like before this game, I was playing Death Stranding, so my fucking brain's fried.
Yeah.
I've done so much go point A to point B, put thing on thing today that like I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind. Oh, they changed the title card, Veil Divers 2 again.
Yeah, they did. I did that. That was a fun stream. If you just do it like once for the Helldivers thing, just do the Super Earth one. Like it just for like a bit. Just give it a shot. It's not
I
bad.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing Helldivers. I just don't know if I like want to.
It's a problem when you get late game in Helldivers, like because they don't have no ship upgrades anymore.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I also am just kind of Helldivers'd out again because like I've been playing a lot to do sample farming when like you weren't on. So
Yeah.
I've been playing I've been like forcing myself to play Helldivers a lot, and then I was kind of hoping this new update would like make it worth it, and it's like it's not a bad update, but it's like
No.
definitely not. It's not much new. It's the same game. Everything functions the same, but
Hmm.
now it's like I can play the game for a really long time just so that way I can fucking put like yellow and black on like one of my guns, and then to me it pisses me off. Which would be cool, and I do want to do that.
Hmm.
My main gripe is that you can't even get a full matching set anyways because you can't change the color of your secondaries. So what the fuck is the point of it if I get like a cool gun and I go out of my way to like get it to like match like a thing, but then I still have my secondary gun and it just
You
looks
can't
completely
match
fucking out of
your
place.
primary match because for example, it's like see, your primary gun matches your outfit, all right? Your secondary doesn't. You can't even
Yeah,
do even your
you
support
can't do
weapons.
a theme on it. It's weird. It would be like it's like playing a COD game, but like you customize the fuck out of your primary gun, then you just have your fucking your deagle and it looks base. Like you know what I mean? It's like it just bothers me. Something about it bothers me that like everything's like custom. Like you have a fully customized gun in one hand, and then you swap off to your fucking secondary and it looks like stock. It's like what the fuck?
It's
Because like you
basic
can
bitch.
yeah, because you can tell one's customized fully, because it's got a different
So
skin, it
basic
looks all
vehicle.
fancy, and it's got like 5 mods slapped on it. And then you fucking pull out your secondary, and it's like it's base and stock. It's got like the smallest fucking, it's got like the most default grip on it, default grip, not even like anything on it. You can't put a scope or anything on it. It's got like iron sights, and you can't even put like an extended mag on it or anything like that. So it's like it's just it annoys me. So I
Hmm.
like the weapon I like the weapon update, but my OCD makes me not like the weapon update because it's like because they only did half the
Yep.
weapons. So it's like I don't want to customize my weapons because now half of my weapons are stock when I go into a thing and then the other half fucking aren't. So if I'm trying to do something and then like I'm trying
You,
to make like
they do have like a
character.
classes thing for it where like you can select like between like one, two, three, and I think maybe a fourth option for each variant. You have like
I know that's like helpful, but what I mean is like if I'm trying to make an outfit and I'm trying to do stuff, and then I'm like matching my gun to, I'm making like 3, 4 presets for my gun.
mm,
When I bring like the fucking grenade launcher pistol
yeah,
with me for like the secondary, or like say I bring like that little shotgun thing, that's still got like green camo on it. So
yeah,
if I'm wearing all black and red, and then I pull out like the deagle, and that's like fucking the deagle's like silver and white,
yes,
that's gonna piss me off because
of
it's like
course.
what I can't make it
It,
match.
it, it, it doesn't look right. It's like you said for like oh shit for like how Call of Duty does it where you have they have a style and it matches the outfit and when you want in like since they added customization in your secondary doesn't match it's not correct like it's that one thing that's always off.
Yeah, the
I
secondary weapons
hate driving this
annoy
thing.
me right now in the game. Basically, That needs to be what they need to do ASAP. I know they're like, oh, we're gonna do it later down the line. No, you need to do that in like 3-4 months.
Yep. Yep.
Even if it's like not adding, I don't even care if you add the mods yet. You make it to where you can put the fucking gun skins on.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna bust my ass off to get. I'm not gonna bust my ass off to get like these different cosmetics for my guns, and then I just can't level up my secondary gun, and I can't switch. I can't like make my secondary gun black and red, because every other part of me on my outfit is black and red.
I feel like they should have
me.
just gave us a color wheel, and like and say, hey, this is like for like each small segment, like oh for your slider this is black, but for the handle it's red, and the grip is also black.
I'm fine with what they did. I just don't think they have enough yet. Just having gun skins in the game is fundamentally better than what they had. They just don't have enough yet, and I know that takes time. But honestly, I don't think people overestimate exactly how much fucking time it takes, man. Because a lot of
it's all UI stuff too.
A lot of this, like, because the back end systems are in the game, so unless they're really like fucking really stupid, because it's not like they're breaking the bank and remodeling the fucking gun every time they make it. Maybe for some of the mods, but like a lot of these I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these gun skins that they did, they just stretched the texture over it and/or changed one color that was already on the fucking gun.
Yep.
And then changed another value on it. That's not particularly hard to do, and I hate the people who think, oh, well, game development takes time. It's going to be really hard for them to add these different skins. Motherfucker, all of the camo skins are the same. They just change the color values. Go look at them.
Yep.
That's different.
It's not hard. It's not fucking hard. It ain't rocket science. Even patterns.
Yeah.
Don't.
They stretch. It wasn't. It probably took them. Maybe it took them a while to get it patched through, just because they probably had to have somebody like go through and like make sure there wasn't any like fucked up seams on the texture or anything. But I guarantee you it did not take them more than 10 minutes to like make 3 variations of the same texture. If they're gonna make 4 different camo prints and they all look the fucking same but they're a different color, that does not take long. That's just doing math. That's changing one fucking value, bro. That's not hard.
It's not.
That's changing the RGB value.
Yep.
You've done that before, and when you played other games, you know, like.
I've done that making websites. It ain't hard.
If you've ever played any video game where you can customize stuff and you can change shit on a color wheel, that's what they're doing on the background end.
Exactly.
But sometimes they're not using a color wheel. Sometimes they're just calling the fucking value of the color with a code.
It's 25, 25, 25. What do you get? White. What do we call it?
Yeah.
Snow pattern. What?
But that's fine. Like if they're doing color value with it, because then it's like not even that hard, because you can look up color values pretty easy. It's not like you don't know what the fuck, like anybody, like you can pull out your phone right now and like figure out a color value. But I don't know. I hate I hate people who are like, it's gonna take 17 months for development for them to add new gun skins now in between each update. It shouldn't. They're dumb if it does.
No. Either they do like one thing and then it's just a whole bunch of bug fixes.
Because it's not like they're actually putting. I could see if there was like liveries on the guns. Yeah. But a lot of those textures,
it's very basic.
None
it's
of
basic
them are
bitch
inspired. Shit. It's actually just like recoloring the skin.
Yeah.
It's actually just recolors. There's no texture overhauls on any of the guns.
Nope.
No texture overhauls. It shouldn't take them fucking several months to add more. They need to add more.
It should. Now, like if you're doing like a pattern, like how the that Venus skin looks like, because it's like a yellowish.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's like a yellow.
Yeah. Some of the other stuff like that's not on guns. Like some of the vehicles do have different patterns and stuff on. So that's why I like the green and the red skin, because they actually, you can tell they're not just like, they didn't just put like red over the fucking vehicle. They didn't make like a complex pattern, but they added like triangles and put like geometric shapes on them. But when it comes to like the camo, you can tell they just stretched the pattern over the texture, like on the fucking vehicles and mechs.
Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, I went to see my comment section for the Twitch stream for the thing, and the guy was telling me to press square because I didn't remember when I told you I couldn't move as I was going so slow, and it's because I had my fucking A to AWD was off, and he was fucking telling me I didn't have it pulled up. I should have had that pulled up. Thank you, dude. Whoever that was. I felt so bad for him. Oh shit, I felt so bad.
God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. I hope they. I don't know about God of War anymore. They fucking. They ruined my boy Kratos. And made him a fucking
supposedly
simp.
it's done.
Oh, no more?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what they
thank
said in the last
Christ.
one. That was supposed to be that's supposed to be the end of Kratos' story.
Oh, thank God.
Hopefully.
Um. Now. Oh. Vamp. You know what? I don't know if we're ever gonna see Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline.
Oh, did it get delayed again?
No, 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 no. They talked about it. Like, well, they showed it off like a while back.
I'll
So
probably play it, but I know it's gonna be ass. I'm
yeah.
only gonna not play it if it's essential. It's gotta be like a Veilguard type thing where it's like the game is actually just like.
Do not give me that fucking Veilguard bullshit. You know, to tell you the truth, I was actually thinking about fucking streaming that for shits and giggles, cause it's something I would like.
Cause I was still gonna play Veilguard because I fairly like it. The only reason I didn't play Veilguard is because they went like way off the deep end. They even did the thing where they were like, they tried to like they went so far as to like soft reboot it without saying it was a reboot, and because they basically took the lore of the game and went, that doesn't matter because that continent got destroyed anyway, so fuck you. The past 3 games didn't happen, fuck you, nerd. They did, but it didn't matter because they all died. So you know all that stuff you did and all those cool political
Doesn't matter.
moments and all, yeah, no, it's all done. Only like a couple people survived. Oh, hey, you know, it could
Hey, you
be
know that
cool
one
still.
romance character that you liked? Well, they're dead now.
Yeah. And it's like, it could be cool, but hey, we're gonna do this next game.
What's
Or
the
it's like,
truck?
it's like, so that's like the first thing. It's like, okay, so if you're like a Dragon Age fan, you're like, okay, so basically everything's dead, so they're too lazy to like bring back any of the lore because they don't want to talk about it. So they're gonna only bring back lore by saying continent dead, rip bozo. So it's like, okay, so you don't care about any of the lore. Like you didn't even keep that in.
Nope.
And then they basically just turned a lot. They turned a lot of the rest of the game into a fucking. Well, before you even get to the Dare commercial thing, they turned a lot of the game into
The Dare commercial?
Yeah.
What? Now, the Barv?
Yeah, no, you know, not Dare, like the not commercial, fucking I can't think of it, propaganda, whatever the fuck it's called.
The DEI woke shit?
Yeah, no, fucking, yeah, kinda, but do you know what the Dare stuff is? That's like those commercials where it's like, don't do drugs.
Oh yeah, I know.
Doing
Yeah,
drugs
yeah,
is
yeah,
bad.
yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's what Veilguard feels like. But I was gonna say before we even get into that. Before we even get into that shit, the game just comes across as really annoying because it has a fucking over explanation problem with which a lot of fucking games do. Even good games do this, but this game is like really bad with this. And every fucking 3 seconds, it's like, oh, the Elder Gods fucking. Did you know that the Elder Gods came back? It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up. I know, that's literally what we just watched on screen in the cutscene. I didn't.
It's hand holding. It's fucking hand holding. It's exposition dump guy that we don't need.
I didn't suffer a stroke. It's like, you don't need to re-explain it to me. I wish I skipped the cutscene because then I would have fucking had it explained to me 6 hours later. I would have still known what was happening. I could have not watched it and it would have been fun.
I could not watch it. It's fun.
And then you get into fucking everybody's favorite fucking snowflake of the fucking game. And,
oh, the dragon bitch that everybody wants dead. Because she's the worst part. Because everything was fine until she showed up.
Yeah, and then she's just like the most annoying portrayal of a fucking character ever because she's like somebody's like badass.
OC.
Yeah, badass OC cool kid fantasy where they're like, yeah, fuck the police, fuck my parents, fuck you, I'm trans, motherfucker. It's like, yeah, this is just cringe. Nobody cares about this
Yeah.
character. I have to interact with them for a very uncomfortable amount of time. Oh, I have to watch a cutscene on them for a very uncomfortable amount of time.
Man, that
Yeah,
shotgun
I'm just
barrel's looking
gonna.
really nice right about now. When you fucking hearing
It's
that?
more. No, it's more like. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go play something else. Cause
Yeah.
like, it's cringe. It'd be like if they fucking. If they did that with like any fucking character, like. It, let's not say it. Let's not even like bring it into a sex thing because I'm gonna or like fucking. Let's take it down a race issue. If you like wrote a character who was like a super douchebag in the
That's
thing,
exactly
and
what they would be like that fucking
yeah.
bitch.
If we wrote a fucking character in a game that was like straight up like I want to say like kind of like a Duke Nukem type character, but even somehow fucking like didn't
Like
have
worse.
wasn't charming, was just straight up a dickhead who just acted like fucking. I guess you want to say like Trevor Phillips or something, but I'd say like Trevor
Yeah,
Phillips
just
is
insane.
Even, but GTA is a parody anyway, so
Oh yeah.
but if you just wrote a character that wasn't a parody and then you wanted them to take it seriously, like if we just took Trevor Phillips and then we didn't make it at all add context to it, and then we just put him in the game and made him the protagonist, and we made everybody think that Trevor Phillips was the coolest motherfucker on the planet, everybody would inherently think it was cringe, because nobody would think Trevor is cool.
Because he's not. There's no proof.
He's a fucking psychopath that kills people, and like this and that, and then if we just had nobody in the entire game have a problem with that, inherently that would make people not like the character, because Tosh.0 acts like a mega cunt. Acts like a mega cunt the entire fucking game, and just everybody is buddy with her. Nobody has a problem, no quarrels. They're all like,
oh yeah, we don't hate you, Tosh, because you're trans. It's like
they talk to her like she's the company pet or something. Puts hand on shoulder. We respect you for your decisions. Okay, just okay. This is weird.
Where's my saying that? The main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, we respect, it's like, to fuck with that, no we don't, because this person's annoying. I don't care what the fuck they want. I don't care what gender they think they are. They're annoying. I want to slap the fuck out. I would want, if it was a man, I'd want to slap the fuck out of him.
I would like to make them taste the wrath of the backhand.
Just annoying. He's just annoying. Acts like a total fucking egocentric fucking maniac.
Yeah. Face the wrath of God.
Is a character I'm supposed to respect.
I don't respect her.
Literally,
I don't even know who she is.
Literally, just bitches about their own culture all the time, and then.
My mom didn't like me because It's like that sounds like a you problem. Don't bring it into my fucking territory.
Constantly yells at other people in the party. Doesn't respect other people's boundaries. We have to respect her boundaries because she's a broken individual.
I fucking missed it.
Shut up.
Oh no, it's right there.
Shut up. No, I just don't like her.
Oh shit, I fucked up. That's cute. There was the truck.
Modern day writers be like.
I am the hero of my own life. It's like, I'm the main character. It's like, no, you're fucking not. Shut up. Like, know your place.
Dude, just like the gay. I would be fine with it if they like depicted gay people. It's not like the most pretentious fucking retarded douchebags on the planet. But like every one they do is like so annoying. It's like, this is a person where like if I was interacting with them in the real world, I would like basically I just wouldn't talk to them.
No.
I just wouldn't talk to them. I just wouldn't like them. And I'm not. And I'm not. And this is like most of my. And I'll put it like this. Most of my friends that I've ever had in my entire life are gay.
Yep.
I'm not even like fucking around with that. I'm friends with a lot of LGBT people. None of them act like the characters in these games because so God help me if they did, I would beat their ass down the block.
Now, here comes the fun part. It's because these writers who are in the LGBT community, and who write these characters, especially for them, because they think, oh, I'm putting myself into this character. They themselves don't realize that they have a mental problem. They have mental conditioning.
That's because I'll put it like this. There's two types of like actual gay. There's actual like real gay people
Yep,
who are like chill,
of
and then
course.
there's the other one that's also
It
real
makes
too,
it
but
their identity. That's the thing.
it's Hollywood gay. So a lot of it's for like acting and publicity and
Pedro
political
Pascal,
stuff.
the actor.
There are people who are actually just gay and they want to live their lives and they're
Hmm.
normal chill people and they live it day by day and they don't care about all this bullshit. They just
Yep.
want to live their life. They politically just care about like whatever is best for them. They're not ashamed to be themselves. They just live their fucking life. They don't have a problem with anybody.
Yes.
And they're cool. That half the time you don't even know they're gay when you talk to them in public.
Yep.
Sometimes you do, and they're fine too, because they'll do it. But you know, they're normal functioning members of society. That's regular gay. And then there's Hollywood gay, which is everybody putting on this like weird fucking act and acting like children, and then like writing shit into games, and it's like the cool. It's like the shit that you want to see and it's like them acting like it's just people acting like pricks, and they
Pretentious.
write that into game. It's like they're pretentious. There's a lot of like Hollywood pretentious gayness, and that's the shit that I think everybody has a problem with. It's because a lot of like Hollywood writers, of course, like to write Hollywood gay because that's the type of gay they witness because you know. Money, people in money, I don't think know too much about relationships because I don't think too many of them have good relationships because they
Oof.
just pay for fucking everything. And
Damn. Preach.
no, that's just like obvious.
I know.
Who do you fucking think? Do you think some poor crackhead from 7-Eleven goes to a Diddy party, or do you think somebody who's a fucking billionaire goes to a Diddy party? Just
Second one.
saying.
The second one.
Yeah. Who do you think's paying for prostitutes and stuff and like doing all this shit that like normal people don't do who don't have good that's like Hollywood people and people who are on the middle class to upper class.
Yeah.
No one on the lower class, which is like most of the people you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of the gayer people who are on the lower class are pretty chill. So that a lot of this like annoying gay, it's like the Hollywood white college kid, annoying dumb fuck gay who doesn't know anything about the real world and have no street smarts. So they annoy the fuck out of everybody else because they don't share the same opinions with 90% of the population because they've never talked to real people in the real fucking world.
Ooh. That's because they're so damn socially awkward.
They lived with their parents paid for them to do
Yep.
everything, and then they went to college and they experimented in college, and that's their whole fucking life. And it's really obvious to tell. And they have very ignorant things, and they're very hateful towards a lot of other people because they've never met people in the real world. They don't have any real world experience, and you can tell because of how fucking sad and hateful they are.
Gee. Holy fuck.
No, I know I'm ripping into it.
Oh
No,
yeah.
because I've met a lot. I've Well, because I'm not like a unique experience. I'm just somebody who's worked for the public for like the last 8 years almost, and I've met a lot of people, and I've talked to a lot of unique people, and I've learned different opinions from like a bunch of different people. I'm friends with all walks of life. I will say it like because I've talked to people and like argued with them on stuff like from all sides of the fucking political spectrum. I've talked to people from
Mhm.
down south, from I've had a couple of friends who are from other countries. Um, I have a lot of different friends who are from different races.
Mhm.
Yeah, racist sexuality. So it's like I'm kind of in between on everything because I've kind of reached a point where I've just accepted like I kind of see everybody as their kind of own individual. Once you kind of start seeing everybody as their own individual, that's when you can tell people are more rounded out actual people who have real world experience. When you have
Mhm.
fucking people like that who are like have generalized hatred towards everybody and they're so fucking intolerant towards anything. I don't hate them. It's just obvious that they're ignorant. They don't get out much and they don't interact with people. You can tell because they just say blanket-eyed statements. They had one bad interaction
Bubbles.
with
They're
yeah.
always they're
They've
always in
had
these
one.
bubbles.
They've had a couple, maybe not one, sometimes one, but a few bad interactions with certain with a type of person or group,
Mm-hmm.
And they use that as a blanket statement to completely just fucking write off ever interacting with a group or type of people ever again. And so many different people in life do this and don't realize that no matter what direction you do it in, you are being intolerant, you are being a stubborn ass, and you're annoying, and nobody wants to hear it. No one's going to like you if your political argument is, I don't like this other fucking person, because fuck them. And that's what a lot of this, like, that's what a lot of this, like, Hollywood gay shit is. It's a lot of, like, it's a lot of, like, fuck this, and it happens, like, it happens on both sides, because it's like, there's the fucking, every group of people does it. Fucking men do it too with we hate women and we hate this and blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta be like Andrew Tate and fucking be all masculine all the time and fucking bench 700 pounds daily and
Oh yeah, brother.
drink fucking steroids in a straw every day till you wake up and when you die when you're fucking 35 because you had a stroke in the middle of the night.
I'm sorry, that's kind of funny.
Well, it's true.
It is very true. Yes, Yes, no, don't do drugs, kids. Don't. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah, be like Andrew Tate. He's a good role model. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you. Entertaining or shit.
Be like Logan Paul.
Oh god, it's even worse.
He's my Oshi.
Christ. I smoke 40 packs a day.
But yeah, I think that's like I feel like that's a lot of the problem. It's just corporate with the writers and stuff. We're not getting a lot of like down to earth people who do stuff anymore. We're getting a lot of people who are like
they're not normal.
It's not that they're not normal. It's that they don't have life experience dealing with others. Their life experience is just sitting down, keeping their head down in an office, and rolling through life by doing what's best that looks good on a job application.
Yep.
And that is not entertaining.
No.
Even a stupid person doesn't think that's entertaining. So when you write shit down in from the perspective of somebody who keeps their head down and works their way up the corporate ladder in life, it's not appealing. People don't like living in it, so they don't like hearing stories from the perspective of people who are doing that. Because it's like fairly obvious that a lot of these stories are wrote not to be artistic, but to fill fucking paper sheets.
Yeah.
It's basically what looks good on a spreadsheet for fucking investors, and that's what it gets down to.
That's how you please it. That's how they please them. It's not normal. It's not saying
that's entirely what they're doing.
The fake Hollywood smile.
Veilguard didn't fuck up Dragon Age to fucking because they thought like the story was gonna go down. They did all this shit so that they could mark checklists so that way fucking investors would look and go, oh hey, yeah, you're forward thinking, you're future proofing your company with this and that. And they're dumbasses who signed off on that because to them that all looks good on a spreadsheet. But you know what doesn't look good on a spreadsheet? When something's boring as fuck. When something's boring, is simply put, it's boring as fuck. It's safe. It's too safe. They don't.
It's sterile. That there's no enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, there's no riskiness. It's boring. The fucking characters all suck. It basically feels like it basically feels like you're watching pampered ice stuff from like the fucking what was it like the 60s where like the fucking religious trend where it's
rock and roll's evil, you go to hell.
rock and roll's evil, Satan's bad, Satan's and everything.
Oh, don't forget the 80s for not the Satanic Panic. I think it's like 60s or 70s. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But remember with the Dungeons and Dragons or Pokemon, because
that's what I'm talking about. The Satanic Panic. Basically, we're just living through the modern day Satanic Panic, but instead of Satanic Panic, it's like about fucking gender politics. Gender politics is the new Satanic Panic. We all knew back then in the day, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume I'm not that old, but I'm going to assume most people knew back then that a lot of those people were fucking crazy.
Exactly. The Bible thumpers, of course.
Crazy. Everybody probably had people in their family, and it's like, oh, okay, well, fucking, they're like weirdly over religious and act like if you fucking like read a
Oh, if
fucking
you
Harry
play the
Potter.
Pokemon card game, you'll go straight to hell because your
If
magical
you
rat
read
Pikachu shoots lightning from its tail.
if you read Harry Potter, Satan will fucking come through your soul and fucking destroy you and
Like,
everybody
shut
else in the
up with
entire
that.
world.
Like,
And it's
that.
like they don't realize that that's the modern day
It's
type of
fake.
propaganda
It's
that they're doing to
fiction.
people, and
It
it's like
doesn't real. It's not gonna fucking hurt
but
you.
instead like the modern messages today are like much more hateful, where it's just like we're just blaming different groups of people. But it's just it's pick race, blame group of people. That's the reason why you have
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
You have no self blame on yourself. You're a guy, just blame the girl who broke. Like you're a guy, just blame women for everything. It's their fault. They ruined everything. You're a woman, just
I don't blame
fucking
all
men.
women. I blame certain bitchy women who have like 15 fucking cats.
I don't even blame them. I blame like the
Where the
individuals
fuck
who
do I go?
I blame
Oh.
ignorant people.
Yep.
I blame vocal minorities who are ignorant
Yep.
and people just like people are not very. You learn in life people are not smart when it comes to speaking for themselves. Most people don't like to stick up for themselves.
Nope. They keep
just
quiet.
listen. They just listen to whoever shouts the loudest and
Yep.
has similar ideas to them, but they most of the time don't even agree with all those ideas. They just like so that's how you get a lot of people who are radicalized, because it's like they're getting radicalized by these dumbasses who
That
are
is the
just like louder
saddest
than
thing
them.
ever, being radicalized by the smallest insignificant voice ever.
Because most
And-
people have never had to
and that
stick up
gives
for
them
themselves
power.
in their entire life, and they're afraid to.
It's
Well,
just
to be
sad.
fair, society kind of trains you to not stick up for yourself.
That is
because
indeed true, yes.
because it's like
I think you're stuck
the
with something.
society trains you to never stick up for yourself and to be a little soy boy bitch, because it's it's like the society basically is like it's the carrot and the stick, but there's no fucking carrot, and
You just get beat
step
with a
out of
stick?
line and they just beat the fuck out of you with a stick. But they don't they don't like kill you or punish you, maybe in some circumstances. No, they just fuck you over financially, or yeah, mainly just financially, and make you like live miserable, like boring, and you have no purchase power or political power or anything, and then you just live like a horrible life where you just get yelled at by your boss that fucking doesn't want to live anyways.
Don't put your
But
shit
yeah,
onto me, boss man.
Modern video games is just a bad hit, but they're stupid. They'll come around. It's just
It'll
art
take
versus
time.
fucking. It's art versus corporatism, and I think corporate suits are gonna finally learn that why they're failing is not because they're failing because they're going too much by the book, and they're not letting people who have
Be
artistic
creative.
visions be fucking creative and do stuff people like, because people like creativity. Nobody likes shit to be formulaic. And
Nope.
they are being really formulaic because they're even down to the day where they're like willing to they're willing to get rid of the human aspect and just like even make it so formulaic that they're like investing into fucking AI to write slop and shit. And it's like, do you think people are gonna like that? Do
No.
you really think people are gonna like that? Just because it looks good on a spreadsheet? No one's gonna want to fucking read your shit, because they know if somebody knew that a book was written by they're not going to want to read that. I wouldn't want to read, like, if you sat a book and told me this is the best book ever read, but it would never went through like a human's hands and it was entirely written by an AI, I wouldn't read it. I wouldn't want to read it. No, I'd be like, no, I'd rather like read something written by a human being. I don't care if it's perfect, or I'd rather you have something imperfect written from the perspective of a fucking person
Yes.
who has creative
That
integrity.
is the most
And that's what they don't
artistic.
understand.
That is the most artistic way, or that's right. That's not artistic, but the most cognitive, real human way of saying what you wrote is shit, or is it what AI wrote is shit compared to what humans can write. If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And it's not even that it's better. It's that it's just I relate more with the human being. I want to read stuff from humans because I am a human. I don't want to read stuff produced by an algorithm or mathematic formulas that tell me what I am supposed to like, because that is annoying to me. Because I don't think that exists. What the fuck do you mean there's math formulas out there saying what I'm going to like? No, there's not, because everybody's different.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense. Two people in a household can't even agree on a meal, and you're fucking telling me that an algorithm's gonna tell me that that there's a perfect book or story out? Fuck you.
Oh
Like,
my.
you're stupid. You've lost the fucking...
You lost the plot. Get the fuck
yeah,
out of here.
Yeah, you've lost the plot. Like, you're out here looking for the fucking one piece of business, and it doesn't exist.
Oh yeah. Preach.
No,
Preach.
the one piece of business is shutting the fuck up and like stop firing all your artists and actually let them. You should be paying them.
Let them
more,
do
letting
your. Let them
do
do their
stuff
damn
more.
job they were paid for. All right. Sheesh.
That's why people like, even if they're cringe. That's why like Kojima made his own company and made a lot of money making the fucking Death Stranding games, because people fundamentally like him and his games more than they liked the fucking company.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is why people bought games like the fuck, I can't think of it. The newer one. Fucking what is
Shit,
it?
stop.
This is why people are buying shit like Expedition 33, and what was other new ones that came out? Like
Stellar
I'm trying to think
Blade.
of ones. Well, Stellar Blade, yeah, I was gonna get to that, but that was last year. I was trying to think of games that came out like within this year, because there's like a lot. There's a lot of
Monster Hunter
examples.
Wilds.
Yeah, Monster Hunter, that's Capcom, but Monster Hunter is a decent example. They understand a little bit that people still, because Monster Hunter is like really artistic. They, like, Capcom's actually really good.
Hey, at least they give their fucking people freedom.
Yeah, Capcom actually understands that people want games with like solid ideas and improvements and stuff. They do good business. They almost I think okay, here's the thing why I think Capcom knows this, because like it's kind of obvious, but Capcom basically almost bankrupted themselves.
That was true.
Back in the fucking old days with a lot of the business decisions they made back in the day. So Capcom has had a gun in their mouth for like the past fucking... They're just now getting back on their feet. They had a lot of flops back in like around the 2010s and that. They were basically... I was really young back then, but even I know Capcom basically disappeared from the map, if you remember. They were like piggybacking on like Nintendo.
Like they were just hanging around what, like Mega Man,
yeah.
like that.
They were basically just helping other companies make games for a really long time. Capcom, it's amazing that they're even like still around. They fucked themselves so hard with business, so they understand. They're not fucking around.
No,
Because
they're like,
that's why
we need to stay on top. We don't want a repeat of what happened.
they're just now, yeah, they're just now getting their feet back in the market. I'd say in the last like 5 to 6 years, people like Capcom games like Devil May Cry and Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter was probably their breakout success.
Oh yeah,
and Devil May
you can
Cry
tell.
was like popular too. But before that, they didn't really have a lot. That's why I think Capcom's making a comeback. But it's a lot of like smaller companies because they understand this shit. Because a lot of these companies that make less money, why they're beating companies that make more money is because they're just like, instead of blowing $1 million that they don't have so that they can like follow a perfect spreadsheet, they're like just going crazy with ideas and just throwing shit at a wall and hoping it works. And that's really scary. But I wouldn't even argue that it's honestly too hard. They're just like really stupid. Because I'd say like most gamers are dumb.
Yeah, we are.
They know we fucking know what slop we want. I mean, come on. We watch fucking YouTube channels about fucking.
We watch Asmongold.
Yeah, we watch like Asmongold talk about fucking that he hides from the IRS and doesn't do his taxes. And it's like he's not like a smart person.
He's not.
A lot of. But it's like stuff like that. We watch all this shit. We're not smart. Most gamers have an idea of what they want. It's a matter of fact of supply and demand. I don't even think these game companies have to do anything revolutionary.
No,
like
just
get people
give.
back in.
Hey! Look at how fucking Oblivion sold.
Yeah, they don't have to do the same. And I know it's gonna say like they don't have to do the same thing over and over again.
No.
Like,
We don't want a fucking repeat of fucking Assassin's Creed.
Stop listening to what the stupid fucking retarded board directors want. I know they give you the money, and I know they give you 5% more on bankroll. You need to get those old fucking boomers off the top. They need to stop running the company because they're running it into the ground because they're out of touch. You need to get some
Oh shit.
people you need to get some people who have their ear to the ground and listen, and then just take ideas that are actual plausible and just plausible and practical. That's what they need to do. Be
Yep.
plausible and practical. Take whatever fucking game and then know what games you want. Look at what IPs and stuff people still play. Like if you're companies that you have games that older people are still playing. Like if you have cult classics, you might want to fucking look at that, and you might want to take the people who want to change that shit out back and shoot them in the fucking head because clearly something's working that they don't understand.
Yes. They
Because if
can't
people are
grasp it.
playing it, if people are playing it and it's a fucking 20-year-old game,
Yep.
it probably means people like the game.
Yep.
It doesn't mean you change it. We don't
Dragon
want
Age
it
of Veilguard.
different. Yeah. Well, not even Dragon Age the Veilguard. I'm like Oblivion's a good example.
Of course.
People still play Oblivion and Skyrim.
Yep.
You don't need to change it that much.
Nope.
Bethesda, if they really wanted to make money, could just release the next Elder Scrolls game and make several billion fucking dollars.
Yep.
But instead, they're gonna do stupid shit and make a dumb game on a bad engine.
Like that one space game they did. That one. I don't know what it's called.
I think that one would have been successful if they went too. Bethesda just went too balls.
Too
to
much
the wall.
scope.
They gooned too close to the sun on that one.
That's true.
They went. They literally said we're gonna take fucking No Man's Sky. We're gonna do No Man's Sky and mix it with our game, but then halfway through realized that what a fucking technical nightmare it was and why most space games fail because technically on a scale on space games we still just don't have the technology to fucking run multiple planets at the same time.
Yep.
And then Bethesda was like, we'll do that, but then they basically made a game that had more loading screens than Oblivion. I want that to register for a moment because Starfield had more loading screens than fucking Oblivion did.
Oh my god. That is the most dumbest and retarded thing.
With less exploration. Oblivion is a more fucking complete game than Starfield because Starfield is half, oh hey, I gotta go to this place, walk back through same city I've been in 18 times, walk onto ship, ship go forward, ship jump 2 times, me no look at anything because there's nothing on that current planet that me need. Jumps to new planet, maybe bandits show up. I fight bandits. The combat shit, because the dog fighting's not that good.
Yep.
You either have weapons that are way too overpowered and kill stuff, or you might do a dog fight for 3 seconds, and you either get killed. But I'll get past that. You go to planet, you walk through pre-generated structure that you've seen 16 times.
Yep.
This is why Starfield failed. This is why Starfield failed. There's nothing in that game. Play Oblivion. No. It's just better. Everything in that world isn't the best quality. It's handcrafted, and everything's different. Every quest is different. There's nothing pre-generated. Some caves look the same.
Yes, but they're all a bit different.
But that happens in every game.
Yeah, it's true.
But there is still a lot of unique locations in Oblivion, which is why people like it. Because the world is very beautiful and alluring, and the story is interesting.
Yes.
Starfield has an interesting story, but dog shit, because I couldn't name one cool thing I seen in Starfield, because it was 90% walking on the same fucking pre-rendered planets that just look like you're playing a ripoff of No Man's Sky that somehow looks worse. So I don't know what the fuck their plan was with that game. They fucked it.
Yep.
It could have worked if they just did not do the space thing and they just did what makes Skyrim even interesting and do the same thing. Just make 1 or 2 bigger maps that you walk on the thing. Some people would have cried and said, it would be cool if we could do this, this, and this, but you as a company could have said, we don't have the technology to do that. And you wouldn't have been wrong Because there's like 5 companies trying to do that right now, and they all fucking failed. Bethesda, I know you were trying to do the thing, but they just failed to do the thing that like everybody's trying to do with space game. Everybody wants to make an immersive space game where you can truly be free, fly around, go to whatever planet you want. That's not
Oh,
gonna happen.
oh,
You
oh,
know,
wait. Oh, wait, hold on. I know exactly what you mean. Was that one fucking game that space game that's every
Star
popular?
Citizen.
Yes. Look how much
Yeah,
money that game has been put into. Look how much shit is in that
that's
fucking
still
game.
not done. Every space game, like pretty much, look at any space game that's on the market that's trying to sell you that like freedom in space. None of them got finished, and none of them are what they promised because we just don't have the technology. And
No.
these companies need to they need to either have somebody sit down and figure out the technology in the back end and stop promising it to people and then put it out, or they need to just stop making those games because they do not work good, and we've all played subpar space games. It's like the equivalent of, you know, those old games where they literally had like shit ass tank controls. It's like if they just kept making those and like well, they did kind of mass produce them in arcades, but
Come on.
it's like they're just mass producing them for some reason. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that one truck that you and me were trying to get out of that fucking island swamp thing?
Yeah.
I got it out of the swamp.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to winch it and then just pull it.
Roller down.
Okay. I felt bad. I had a viewer and I felt bad because I didn't pay attention because I didn't have my fucking stream manager open.
Was he bitching about stuff?
No, he was just saying, he said greetings and then he said hold square and then press square. That's because I didn't have my fucking AWS on. AWD, the all-wheel drive wasn't on.
I didn't know if you were screaming my incel rant.
Oh, I was,
not.
and I will be glad, cause that's basically just a normal average take of a human fucking being.
Maybe. At least for... I think that's an average take of somebody in our age bracket.
Yes. The Gen Z who is the maybe mid to early Gen Z who's very fucking pissed
No,
off.
I'm not even saying... I might be off on like some of the things I said, because I'm not even going to say I'm 100% in the right.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm always 100% in the right.
Of course.
But I'm just saying from like a business standpoint, I don't know. To me, this shit seems so easy.
Yeah.
I know it's not because they have this company, but to me, it's like
time and money and all this extra crap. Yeah.
It's like very like I think they could get everything they wanted. They could definitely get everything they wanted and make a decent amount of people happy.
Yes.
Without completely doing anything. They just refuse to like meet in the middle.
No.
Like, and I don't understand it. Like, because there's definitely compromises you can make from a business perspective and from like a political perspective that make people have things. And when that comes together, when we come into sanity, we see that make good things. Like, that's how you get games like Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate had political stuff in it, but no one cared about it because it was a
It's a good game.
I would say masterpiece at least.
You can tell there was compromises made in that game because they still wanted it to be a good game, all things considered. It wasn't looking to fill a spreadsheet more as it was there to fill a service.
Yes.
And the problem is with the industry is they are looking at it more as a spreadsheet than a service. It is a service. You are serving a need. The need is entertainment. You need to reevaluate and think about what you're doing, because first and foremost, your top priority should not be making money. I know that sounds wrong from a business perspective, but your top priority should be your product.
Yep.
Because if you don't have a product that doesn't have value, you do not have money. You need
It's
to
all
have
about
the
money.
product first.
How many times do we have to tell you
There's
this?
only so much money you can make off of building a reputation. Because if your product is entirely your fucking brand name, eventually people aren't going to pay for it.
Nope.
Because what happens when people feel scammed after a while? That's
They ain't
what
gonna come
that's what
back.
they're reaping what they're sowing, because these companies have been building a solid reputation of being subpar. So why would you spend this money on a product that you think has inherently less value? As a consumer, why would you? And they are telling us it's more value because they are spending more money, but they are not showing it. Everything that comes out decreases in value. Most of the
Ooh.
modern games don't even come out working anymore, and they want to charge more money and say that that's a part of the industry. No, you guys are just really bad at funds. You need to restructure your companies and figure out what the fuck's going on. We cannot keep pushing it down on the consumer. If you can, but that's called being stupid, because if you keep pushing it down on the consumer, they're just not going to buy the fucking product.
Nope.
That's just simple. If you are if it, I don't see what the fuck the gaming industry's stupid, because let's just shift to like any other product for a second. If let's switch to like kitchen stuff. If it's stove companies, right? And we have two fucking companies competing to like make the best product, but then, over the years, they start taking functionalities off their fucking stove to the point where there's only one button that has one setting on the stove that can only do one cooking thing. Nobody's going to buy those stoves.
No.
That's a fucking horrible idea. And that's what they're doing to the game industry. They're like removing buttons and then telling us if we want to have the old buttons and knobs that have been on the fucking thing since the beginning, we got to pay double the amount for the stove. But it's like, no, I'm just going to not buy your stove. Yeah, like there's other stove companies. It's not that you can't find older stoves. They're just different companies. You're just two companies doing it. You're competing with each other, and you're not even looking at the fact that there's still a whole other open market of kitchen shit that serves the purpose the customer fucking needs. And that's why these secondhand game markets are fucking running away with the bag of money, because they're not they're not agreeing to this dumb bullshit where they're just competing and just making subpar products and then trying to pay premium to like trying to get people to pay premium to get
Hmm.
shit that's the old fucking normal mundane shit. And that's entirely it, because you cannot tell me that the game industry is not doing that, because again, look at Oblivion Remastered. How in the fuck is that game competing with games in the modern day? That game
Hmm.
worked like shit when it came out.
Hmm.
It's somehow running better than it's blowing games up like Ubisoft and stuff, man. That's all I'm saying. It's like these companies, they are completely ass backwards. They do not know how to make money.
Nope.
These people are dumb. The people who make these decisions are stupid. They know nothing about money or commerce, or like it's like basic business shit. They're like I don't know where they went to school or what they're stupid.
I believe it.
They're really fucking dumb, man.
I
That's
believe
the
it.
only thing I can say. You play one of these games and you're like, who the fuck made this? These people are dumb.
Who made
These
this? This
people,
plays like shit.
and then all you hear their backlash on the internet is like, oh, gamer bad, gamer bad, gamer bad, gamer dumb,
Blame
sexist,
blame
retard.
your consumers for a game you made that they didn't like, and yet you blame them.
Company ruined because gamer toxic white man. It's like, even though
Sorry.
you're not just
I like
you're
that.
not
I
just
like that headline because that's so NPC. That's something a fucking
yeah.
NPC would write.
Yeah,
Like, shut
but the
up.
thing is, and I'm gonna be honest too. You're forgetting. You're also not just selling to white men. You know that, right? You know who's also not buying your game? Your other
Blacks,
target audience.
Asians,
Yeah.
Mexicans.
You don't even have to name them by like. You don't even have to name them by race. Nobody's buying your game.
No,
Notice that?
no.
You're saying
Women.
your game.
The
You're saying your game.
gays.
You're saying your game is not being like sold because this one type of people are
Oh shit.
bad. But why is nobody else buying your game? Why are people in other countries not buying your game?
They don't want to see
Why
this
is
shit. They're
none of the races and sexes buying your game? Why like what because
no one wants to
it's
deal with this shit
stupid.
anymore. We don't know. We're tired. Oh shit. We're
This
sick.
is a blanket state. They just don't know how to do business.
No. You're a failed
The,
company.
the, the Ubisoft and all of them, they're gonna fail. They don't know how to do business. They lost the mark. They don't know how to do
You
business
had one job, Steven, and you fucked up big time.
because they're not looking at games as a service. They're not in the business of fulfilling a service. They're in the business of making
God
money.
damn it.
They're streamlining it down to how much money we can make and not how can we make a service that makes people want to buy our product. Because if they were looking at it from that perspective, games would be a lot more functional and they
Oh
would
yeah.
be a lot better quality and they wouldn't be bloating the fuck out of the industry because they do not have the product's interest in mind.
They do not.
They have
They
their pockets.
they they only care about what their bonus is gonna be at the end of the quarter. Now, if you look at, I believe one of the CEOs for I don't know which game developing company. I think I would assume it probably was Activision when he sold it to Microsoft and then became Activision Blizzard. He left that company with a fucking signing bonus, with bonuses, and everybody else got shafted while he made it out at the end of the day with money. And no one else got nothing. I hate
Yeah.
that. Like you're right that CEOs they don't give a shit about their employees or the game or the customer. So hell, you did you hear what the CEO of Rockstar behind Grand Theft Auto 6 said just recently?
No.
I don't play video games. I'm not a gamer. Then why the fuck are you the head of a company like Rockstar or Take Two or whatever the fuck it was, and developing a video game? How would you know what the customer wants if you're not like them or have their mindset? You don't
Yeah.
have your customers' thoughts and hearts and minds or whatever the fuck in mind whatsoever. You're just gonna go, just you're gonna say, oh,
See,
what?
I don't. But I was gonna say I don't need the CEO to be somebody who plays video
No,
games. More somebody who understands the fact that it's important that you keep you keep the product like in my like. To me, it doesn't matter if the person on top who makes all the business decisions is a gamer or not, as long as they can understand the concept of what they need to do to actually sell their products and
Sure shit,
make
hope
them
so.
good. Because which Rockstar is normally decent at,
Yeah,
but I don't know because they really also haven't released anything since Red Dead,
yeah.
which was
Um,
still a good game. But it seems like Rockstar upper management understands the concept of we actually have to pay for writers
pay,
who know what they're doing. We
make them
actually have to pay.
competent.
We have to
Don't.
pay for quality because a lot of these companies they draw the line at quality. They're like, we can cut quality by just producing more content with less value, and
Genius.
it doesn't work. It's not worked like almost ever.
Yeah. It, it it's bad, like bad, and it's they're never gonna change. Like sometimes I wish these people would just realize, hey, you fucked up, you own it, you do better. Don't come back
Yeah,
to us saying, oh boo
but
fuckity hoo, it's all our fault.
I think we are finally. They're starting to realize it finally
Oh
because
boy, I sure hope they've learned their
they
lesson.
they are literally in sink or swim right now. They cannot afford to fuck around. All of these they know. Look at the fucking producers. Look at like what the shit that just happened with Bungie and one of the head devs was like the game's fucked, man.
Yeah,
Like
because
they
it
do
stole
not
the
have
fucking art.
continuity. They know.
And
Yeah, because they got
and
caught stealing the art.
didn't the developers, like the actual game developers, say to Bungie's upper management, saying, "Hey, we're not supposed to do this," and they didn't listen.
I'm not too sure. I didn't follow that situation entirely. I just know that like I kind of watched towards the end of it where I heard like that where I heard the thing of the dev was basically saying like wasn't too uh he wasn't too I guess, excited on the game's launch. He said it's fucked. Like, everything's fucked. Like, the earnings are gonna be fucked and everything on it, and the company's gonna go under. Yeah,
Oh
these
God.
companies are fine. Ubisoft's going under.
I
They fucked around and found
I
out.
well, they were supposed to get bought out by Tencent. They actually they got more of their
They
stock taken, but they didn't fully get bought out though, which kind of sucks.
they kind of are. They're pretty much owned by Tencent without being owned. They're not. Tencent doesn't entirely own everything, but they basically are
They
holding the
have a
fucking
they have a good
strings.
they have a good share a stranglehold on
If
their shares.
Yeah, because if Ubisoft keeps fucking up, Tencent could just shoot them in the foot and shut their whole fucking company down if they really want.
They could buy them out
Tencent
completely.
Tencent's basically bankrolling Ubisoft because Ubisoft's a little dumb fucking retard right
Yeah,
now.
ain't that the fucking truth?
They're basically like holding them up, uh, like by like one arm, and it's like Ubisoft's like floundering right now. They're literally fucking drowning. They are past
Fucking
their last
driving.
chance, and it they need a fucking miracle. They actually need a miracle. Like if they genuinely need to restructure their entire company, and like they need to make a good game. They
Yeah.
need to do what they haven't done in like the past 10 years and make a good fucking game. Which it's like, is that gonna happen? Probably not. I'm happy if Ubisoft needs to fall so that all these companies look at it and be like, all right, we need to not do what they did
Look
because
at him! Look at him on his knees! Now watch!
yeah.
Dead!
No, they need to look at what happens when you think you're too big to fail. They need to see it and be like,
Drain the
oh,
swamp.
maybe we can't just like keep printing money
Didn't
infinitely and then not innovate
didn't the
and make good product.
that's I find the too big to fail thing funny because they used that as a political statement way back when. It's like, we're too big to fail, then who's the fuck is backing your shit? Big financial firms, and okay, so what happens if you fail? Oh, they're gonna be what if they fail and the financial firms can't save you? Oh, we're gonna go beg to the government for money to help us get out of bankruptcy.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
is
it's
what
not
it
gonna
is,
go
man.
well.
Yeah. Oh well, I hope you learned
Yeah,
your
no,
fucking lesson.
Ubisoft's fucked, man. They like genuinely they need a miracle. Nobody
Don't.
cares about their games anymore. They're all dog shit.
Yep.
I think the last thing anybody cared about was Assassin's Creed, and they killed that. They completely fucked that. I know there's a lot of like dumb drama around that game, but
That
I'm
shit's
gonna be
funny.
honest. From the most normal perspective, not getting into anything political,
Mm-hmm.
that game looks stupid as fuck, man. That game
Yes.
looks stupid as fuck
Of course,
stylistically.
of
They
course,
are
when I want to
fucking
play
clowns, man.
Assassin's Creed with the name Assassins in it, I don't want to be fucking running around as a 6'2" burly black guy with a giant hammer and samurai
Yeah,
armor.
blaring hip hop. Not saying that that can't work, but
No.
not in an Assassin's Creed game. If you want to make like a game that's like, what the fuck was it, like that show like Samurai Champloo or whatever, what the fuck was the
I
one where they
believe
actually
that
had a
has
black
that.
samurai?
Yes.
But if you want to do that, make a game like that. Don't make that Assassin's Creed game.
No.
Don't make that an Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed is about Assassin's Creed started as a fucking Italian man in a white hood, bro.
Hey yo. Anybody got some rope?
Assassin's Creed started as an Italian man in a stylish white hood with two fucking knives in his hands.
That does sound really cool though.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed at home.
If you were to take a time traveler and show them what they did with the Assassin's Creed, and
Yeah.
you showed them what the newest Assassin's Creed game was, and then the oldest one was, they wouldn't believe you. They'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like if you told me, "Hey, hey, smaller version, Austin, in the future, Assassin's Creed, you're gonna be a samurai." And you're gonna be a black samurai and it's gonna play hip hop. I would look at you and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
What do you
What are you
mean,
talking
Big
about?
Austin? What do you mean?
I would be like, "I don't believe you. You're fucking with me because that's just dumb. That just sounds stupid."
You're
as a
wrong.
concept."
Assassin's Creed's never gonna die. It's like, oh. Don't remember,
No,
Tiny Austin. Remember
I
to
knew
buy.
Assassin's
Toilet
I
paper.
knew Assassin's Creed was gonna die. They milked it. Assassin's Creed hasn't been good for you. I think
They
everybody.
died since Black Flag.
Yeah, I think even just when Desmond's story finally wrapped up, it kind of because most of the Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed fans were kind of satisfied by then. It was like everybody was just happy to get more Assassin's Creed content,
of
and then
course.
year by year, it was just like watching Ubisoft like flounder to like recapture lightning in a bottle, but doing it worse and worse every year. And
Yep.
then you just would constantly keep hearing new people into the series,
Yep.
constantly try and tell you why the new games are better and the
Who
old
is
ones are
this
worse. But
weird Mediterranean Egyptian chick lady for the when they had to do these Assassin's Creed
they were fine. They just weren't as good as the old ones,
yeah.
man. It was
The
like
RPG
obvious.
mechanics are dumb.
Like I know they had to do something to stay on top, but it's not. They should have just canned it. They could have done this whole thing that they were doing, but instead of made them Assassin's Creed game to keep riding on the brand name,
Did you
they should have
hear
just made more generalized games and then
did
not call them Assassin's Creed.
did you hear about what the original like of what the original story the early drafts of Assassin's Creed Shadows would have been?
What?
You would have been a monk, and it was all accurate. You would actually be trained by an actual ninja assassin guy, like that was like in real life, not this weird fucking
That makes sense. That
yeah.
actually sounds more of like what's in line
Yeah,
with an Assassin's Creed game.
exactly.
I
And
don't
it was
know.
during the betrayal of Lord Obunaga by his generals too, because it it, it it sounded more believable than what they made.
Yeah, somebody go find the person who
Bro, Assassin's
change
Creed Shadows.
who changed the draft of that and go fire them like on the spot.
Yeah, it, it it's insane. Like these the like you had everything, and you're like no, and it's like, are you stupid? You have everything. You have everything in your hands, right there. Take it. Take your chance. You're like, no, I'm good. Oh God, I know why. I know the perfect representation. The fucking Key and Peele sketch where where they have him dressed up as like Mexican gangbangers, and they wanted this one guy to sit in a chair, and he's like, no, I'm gonna stand. And they keep giving him chances, so he leans up against the table, falls over, and fucking bleeds. And it's like bleeding out and dies. And he's like, no, man, I don't want to go to no hospital, man. At the end of it, he fucking dies, and then like heaven, heaven manifests, like saying, like, no, like Encardo, like go to the light, man. Come on, go. That's where your family is, man. Go, be ahead with your heaven. And he's like, no, man, heaven's for pussies. It's like, it's you had all these options to save yourself,
Yeah,
and you're like, fuck you.
they just don't know how to do business. That's what it is. They genuinely just don't know how to do business.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see, and you cannot lie to me and say, oh yeah, they do because they've been making more money. No, they ran the company to the ground. Like
They
the
did,
company's fucked, man.
of course.
If they knew how to do business, then why is their company failing? If you're such a good doctor, then why is the family dead? That's the fucking line that ran through my head. That's
What
an
is
old
it?
line.
Just
I
say
don't
it.
know
It's
if you.
fine.
I think it's an old PewDiePie thing
Oh,
from like a million years ago. I don't even remember what it's from. It's if you're such a good doctor, then why is your whole family dead?
ha! Good question. Good fucking
That's
question.
basically that's me to Ubisoft right now. If you're such a good game company, then why is your game company failing?
Quadruple A. What's a quadruple A game? Oh my god! I just realized that. Jesus! Wow! Hey! If you got a quadruple A game, why is it failing?
It's called quadruple A because that means there's four people. That means that they watch their
Shit.
wives fuck four other guys.
Oh god! Yeah.
They're getting quad cucked. That's what it means.
Uh,
The A stands for how many levels of cuck there is in
Ain't
the
that the
gaming
truth?
industry. Quadruple A means it's a quad cuck.
oh shit! I didn't
Double
almost
A
swear.
means You wouldn't believe me, but now you would.
Hell, shit. Like, no, Austin, the
It's
shit you say to me, the shit you say, I would believe it 100% because, one, I can never tell if you're fucking with me, and I like that, and two, yes,
I'm just speaking my mind. I grew up watching this industry like
I,
rise and fall, and
I've seen the empires
I
crumble
played
before and rise
I've
again from the
played all
ashes.
of these games. I've played all of these games. I know which one. I watched the Game Awards and shit every year for years. I saw all
I
the
watched
games that
E3 die.
people liked and what. Yeah, pretty much. That too. I read fucking Game Informer for
Same.
fucking years.
I got a couple other
I've been
hacks
watching and
back when.
listening to reviews on games since I was like fucking
I
6.
watched X
I know what
Play,
games did well. Yeah, exactly. Me too.
and then
I
Frost.
I know what games
Bitch.
were successful just inherently, like flat out. So I know what I'm not like in the industry. I'm just saying, like, if you fucking look at how the gaming industry was back then, well, it still did have its problems, but they are so far off the fucking boat right now that it's crazy. Because if you would take if you would take the industry from 10 years ago when it was on an up and up, and then you'd compare it to shit that they're doing now, it's completely fucking and utterly incomparable how much they're willing to fuck themselves in order to make no extra profit because they're not getting more people to play their games. They're doing the opposite. They're making it to where people don't even fucking want to play video games anymore. Nobody gets hype when a new fucking game comes out anymore. They're
Call of
like, oh
Duty.
fuck.
I remember that.
Yeah, nobody care. No, nobody care. Well, a lot of people still care when a new COD game comes
Well,
out
that's because they don't
because
have good taste.
I was gonna say that's because that's the more like that's not gaming hobbyist. That's
The,
COD is almost like an own sub hobby of gaming. There's like
I was gonna say
there,
something for
there's
casuals.
it there it's because there's different levels to gamer. Kind of there's
Yeah.
like the fake gamer, which is people who don't actually play video games.
I'm
and I
on my
wouldn't put them in
phone
those.
playing Candy Crush. I'm a gamer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the fake gamers who like played Minecraft one time, so they say they're a gamer. It's the equivalent of the people who like wear a bunch of band shirts, but they can't name any song from the band or like whatever. That's a fake
I
gamer.
listen to Queen.
There's like
Name one song from Queen. Rocket Man. No, you dumb fuck. That's Elton John.
there's there's the casual gamer, which I wouldn't even put them into because they're a lot of the COD gamers and stuff. They're a little bit more on the extreme end than casual. You can't call them casual.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're way too
they're the
dedicated
sweats.
to be casual. Yeah, well, they're kind of sweats. It's more of like, I'd argue they're more the social gamer. There's the social gamer, which is people who only play games like COD, like wrestling, FIFA, like and any of the sports games. They're like
Fortnite.
They might play like 2 other games, but they're social gamers. They don't game as a hobby. And
No.
then there's hobbyist, which is like what we are. It's like you've played pretty much. You play games. You understand the artistic vision. You have a big catalog. You have gamer cred. You could walk down an aisle in GameStop. And
I
say
have
that you
20
played,
platinum trophies.
7.
I think.
Yeah, you can point.
check mine.
It's harder for you to look at a shelf and figure out what games you haven't played.
I got
The
31.
social gamer is somebody. The socialist is like the gamer who like plays on the weekends and then just plays to play COD with like their college mates.
Yeah.
Or it's like the dad who gets home on the weekends and doesn't really play video games and they just like log on to like play a new game. They might only play like once every 4 months. That's
Yeah.
like the socialist. Socialist.
Yes, all gamers are socialists. Thanks for telling me that.
Lamau. They think they are, but most of them aren't.
I'm doing this to save my country against capitalism. Proceeds to fucking play a game that's all about being a capitalist or whatever.
But yeah, there's like different levels because the casual gamer kind of encompasses a lot of people. The casual gamer is just anything in between fake gamer and and like and like
Intermittence.
hobbyist.
Yeah.
Because some of the socialist gamers are also just like they can be more on the hobbyist side where they like play way too much COD to the point where it's like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? At that end where they just like don't they don't ever play. They play like once a month, and
Yeah.
then they just do it as like a side hobby. And their actual real hobbies like rock climbing or something. I don't fucking know, something like real people do.
You know what the weirdest thing is that you said rock climbing? I've been getting a lot of YouTube shorts all about rock climbing. Like they're just saying, "Oh yeah, this is like professional rock climbing." Like they'll do for like contests and stuff, like inside rock climbing. It's really weird.
Go rock climbing.
Oh fuck you! No, do not. No, 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 no. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Fucking love that meme. Yeah. Oh come on.
But yeah, I don't mind any type of gamer. Like, cause I don't really like gatekeep gaming.
No,
The
no.
only type of gamer I kind of hate is the fake gamer, and it's like I don't know why there's certain people who are so adamant to like prove that they play video games when they like don't,
They
because
pay a
it's
guy to play
kind
games
of
for them. Oh, like Elon
it's
Musk or something.
yeah
Because I heard about. I remember
yeah
that a while
kind
back.
of. No, I've like talked with people and they like want to talk about games for some
But it's
reason to
so
like
hard for them
prove.
to somehow like.
Yeah, they like, but they clearly don't know what the fuck they're talking about,
No,
and it's like oftentimes it's only annoying because they're the one who will bring it up, because it's like they're trying to act cool to you, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm like such a gamer, man. I played like that Call of Duty game, and you know, I got like, I got platinum with my character Widowmaker," and you're like, "What the
what?
fuck are you talking about, man?
I like how
Those are
you.
not
That
even
is
the
like the
same
most
game."
funniest way I've ever heard someone describe playing an online shooter. Oh yeah, man, I played that Call of Duty game once, and jeez, I went on like a 37 kill streak with like Diva, and I got like play the game, and I
There's
dropped
people
like
who
a
do
nuke.
that.
It's like don't.
There's There's people who do that, and it's just confusing because you're sitting there like socially when they're doing it, and you don't want to call them out, and you're like, "What the fuck is their angle, man? Like, are they just like
What is your
baked
goal
out of
here,
their
Sonny?
fucking mind? Should I like say something because they're like mixing up Call of Duty and like
Overwatch.
fucking Overwatch, and it's like, what the fuck? Those are two completely different
Oh
games.
my, hold on.
I'm not gonna say
I
anything
can
because
make
I
it
feel
worse.
bad, but now this is
That new
weird.
Call of Duty, but they're fucking playing Marvel
Yeah, they're playing
Rivals
like Modern
instead.
Warfare 3.
No, I was gonna say they're just gonna be playing Marvel Rivals. Like, oh yeah, I was playing the Call of Duty game with Spider-Man. It's just like, well, oh god, what are you
Yeah,
gonna play
it
Fortnite
will be
now?
stuff like that. That's like fake gamer. Fake gamers are so rare though. Like I
Yeah,
don't. Fake gamers are like, I, I, I don't get it. Why you doing that? If you don't like games, don't act like you like video games just to like
yeah.
pretend. Because
That's just sad.
it's just confusing. It's like what the fuck are you doing, man?
What is your goal here exactly, sir? You're just gonna lie
Unless
to
maybe
me
they're
and
just
everybody
stupid.
else?
Maybe I'm confusing. Maybe I'm just confusing them with actual real life stupid people because I think that those exist too sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The fake gamers, we're cool, but most of the time, if I can tell you're a fake gamer, I'm just gonna steer the conversation away from talking about video games before you start talking about like anime battles that like happened, and you start talking about like characters from JJK when you're like talking about Spider-Man, and I'm like, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck's happening
What?
here? Yeah,
I need an
yeah.
adult. What
You're
the
like
fuck?
you're like blending fucking mediums now, man. Like, get out of here.
Get this man some fucking
I had a
help or some
couple of
shit.
pe I had a couple people at work like that a couple years ago, and it just like they'd always do that. They'd like talk about games like that, and I'd be like, "Why, man? What the
That
fuck is your angle, bro? Why are you like, why are you trying to like cosplay as a nerd?
get this
Like, why
man
are
some
you trying
help.
to pretend you are a nerd? Yeah, like, I'll be your friend, but don't do that."
I love it. I love that. I've never heard that. It's like, listen, you're trying too hard there, Sonny. I'll be your friend. Just Shut up.
Yeah, never talk to me about what you did in Call of Duty again, because it's just gonna it's
We're gonna
gonna
have
make me feel
problems
sick to
here.
my stomach.
Oh God, that's great. That's just wonderful, you know. Just
Because sometimes I think they get confused too. It might just be them exposing themselves. Because sometimes I think with that, it's like either somebody they know plays it, or if it's a game specifically like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, it's like you don't play the game, you just watch porn because you don't know anything about the game.
get that
And it
man some
makes me
fucking
wonder
help or
that. It's
something.
like you're just a
Sheesh.
gooner. It's like you're a gooner. You just know about the game because you've seen shit on TikTok clips.
Mhm.
It's like I know. It's like I don't know. I suspect that kind of shit with certain people. Where it's like I have a feeling, because then like some of the other, it's like because some of the times with the people who talk like that, it's like a lot of the other stuff they talk about is like increasingly sus, and then they like talk about games, and they don't know anything about the video games, but they like know certain ones like Overwatch and stuff, and you're sitting there like putting two and two together, and you're like, oh, okay, just I don't want to talk to this guy. This guy's foul. He don't play video games. He's a one man joystick
Damn.
or one joystick kind of man.
Yeah. He's a solo player. He flies solo. I got that truck that you got. The big ass fucking engine.
Me gawking the Sims
You looking at
fucking
Sims, you fucking
DLCs that are on sale.
yeah.
Yeah, because some of the expansions I want are on sale again, and I'm like trying to decide if I want to bite the bullet and get one of them because a couple of them are like $20, and I at some point want to get more of them because I do like playing this game for some ungodly fucking reason because I just like doing horrendous shit.
First times first, you gotta realize you got a problem.
Yeah, I like taking over the world.
Oh Jesus, so cold. Oh God, no, that's gonna be awful. All right, be prepared. Austin's gonna take over the world. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Everybody run, panic,
I
scream.
know I normally just make a lot of money and then make a lot of other Sims not like my Sim,
And then I'm
and
just
then
gonna just go sneak into their house and just
I
beat them over the head with a
I
baseball.
still can't do that, but I do steal their furniture.
Aw. Well, I had hopes and dreams. All right.
Sometimes with the magic 1 and 4, I like there's spells you can do. I like light their house on fire.
Lamau.
I like creating like in Sims. I just like to play like a cartoon villain. I like making sim houses where it's like they are like cartoon villains living like a comedic life, just doing stupid shit, and everybody in the house fucking hates each other because it's the most funny shit ever. Like I said, I'm not joking when I said the last sim session that I did like a few weeks ago was like me making a sim, and I was doing like the magic stuff because I never done that before. And then I had like a vampire and a mage because I never had. I got those DLCs when they were on fucking sale for like a few bucks. They were both like $5. Um, at some point, like a few months ago,
Mm.
and basically, so the story is it started out with just a young couple, like a male mage and a vampire, like like married in a house together, but they were
Mhm.
both evil.
Yes.
And then I made the vampire girl. She slept with all of the teachers
Oh.
that taught the different school of magic. So so
Holy
he
shit,
got
you're
cucked.
fucking evil.
So he got cucked by all of his teachers, male and
That
female,
you know
by the
what that
way.
sounds like the start of a porno, if you ask me. Like that's like the world's
Bro,
biggest cuck.
I basically created like the fucking Scott Pilgrim universe when you really think about it.
You did. Yes,
and
yes, you did.
and then the main sim, he became the master wizard,
Don't throw it away.
well, he became a master wizard, and then he divorced her, and then so they were both living in like a house, and they like hated each other. And then at some point, because there's a spell you can make to like clone your sim. So
Mm.
I cloned my sim, and I didn't know it, like just made a clone. and then I made him a clone, and then I made his clone denounce magic because I didn't want two fucking magic sims in the house,
Yeah.
and then I just made him become like a fucking like I made him become like like a person who just works out all the time.
You made him a
So
fucking
he just
gym
became,
bro?
yeah, I made him like a Chad, and then the fucking vampire married his clone and had a kid with this clone.
You're just
While
ruining
he
this
lived in the
man's
same
fucking
house.
life. That's so
Yeah.
brutal.
It's just fucked up.
That is fucked up, and it's funny.
It's fucked up. Yeah, and then the sim, he became the leader of the criminal. Like he worked his way up the criminal enterprise with his job that the whole time, and
Genius, just fucking genius. No one can stop him now, except for that guy.
yeah. And then the next saga was basically me just doing the apartment stuff because I've had that expansion for a while but never did anything with it.
Yeah.
It's fun because it's I feel like you have to play it with cheats to have fun because I worked my way up, and by the time, dude, it took me like 3 days of like actually doing it. You make like no money off of it, so it's like you basically just have to do a bunch of other shit to get money, and your Sims, everything is pretty. Your Sims are already at endgame by the time you have like 2 or 3 parts of the house, because you have to basically have like a super expensive house to be able to charge like anywhere remotely enough to have people to stay there.
Yes.
Because if you just have like a normal house with like really bad features in it,
Oh,
you
shit.
can't charge a lot for it, and then like the satisfaction of the Sims who live there, they don't like living there, and you just get bad reviews, and so you get paid less money, and then the people just break their lease all the time, which like makes you get fines.
Yeah.
They have
but
to pay you, but like it's harder for you to find tenants.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
But that was funny. That one was fun. That was fuck, what was it? That was like money. That guy would. I think that was John Business. No,
John
it was
Business.
Man. It was Man Business. That was his name. He ran his own hotel, or he ran his own. Yeah, he had his own hotel, and his name was Man Business.
Aye. The hero everybody needs is that man. One brick. One thing. Shit. Look at the fucking fuel last. So
He lived a bachelor lifestyle.
he lived the Chad lifestyle.
He basically became a streamer while he fucking worked his way to the top of the business employee thing, and then also was just super handy.
Ooh. Fancy. So I gotta go here.
Cottage living. They have a Star Wars fucking DLC,
Oh,
but I don't
God.
want it. It looks like ass.
No, that's what I call pod racing. God, I hate
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised if there was pod race. I refuse to even look at what's in that.
Where's the
I'm
down?
not a huge Star Wars person. I don't hate Star Wars, I just think it's tolerable.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the deluxe edition give me?
What the
I
fuck?
feel like
Oh,
it
just
gets me
going
nothing.
straight. Yeah. I just rather just wait to see for new updates, or not new updates, new what's it called? New fuck, brain. My brain is trying to function. New deals tomorrow.
Helldivers or Green
Shit, I fucking missed my turn. God damn it. No.
I'm going to too. I didn't see anything, but I'm trying to decide if I want to get one of these, because I know there's 2 ones that I really want on sale right now.
Which ones? If I may ask.
Life and Death and City Living. Cause City Living is like $20,
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, I want that one because like, it adds, like skyscraper apartments, and then, like, there's, like, a
Oh,
lot of furniture and stuff
a lot of
in it.
creativity and customizations, I would assume.
Yeah, it adds a lot of, like, the interior parts. Er,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of stuff that you can't do unless you have it. Get to Work just has like two or three like
Shit.
businesses. I think it might be Dine Out is the other one that is I don't know what Dine Out and City Living have a lot of like stuff that like if you wanna not be in your house all the time because there's like
Oh,
more the world there's like different world that have tile sets and there's a lot of like parks and like places where you can go in the other ones, and I don't have those two. But also the newest DLC is also on sale, which is the Life and Death one, and like that's the one that adds you like the new Reaper job, and it adds a lot of like it adds different stuff to the cycle of life and the thing. Like you can die, and dying's not the end of your sim.
no.
Which is why I kind of want that one because what it does is it makes it to where your Sims can, when they're ghosts, they can do different, like they still have missions and shit that they can do with their happiness meter, and if you bring their happiness meter up, they can reincarnate
Oh
and basically come
God.
back to life.
They can reincarnate as a baby, and then
Uh,
you gotta raise your baby.
yeah,
Like some Benjamin
yeah,
Button
they can
bullshit.
reincarnate as a baby, but I think they can also reincarnate as a young adult too. But basically, they can come back to life, and then they keep some of the shit from their old life,
Hmm.
but not all of it. So I kind of want to do that because that DLC could like basically make it. I could have like one sim. I kind of want to just do one sim and see like how many lives I can make him live, and then play on like short lifespan and see what I can do throughout the ages. You know what I mean? See, like, because that would be fun.
That would be fun. Come on. Come on!
He's gonna get married. He's gonna get married. Have a family.
And then
Uh,
die.
yeah, probably.
Probably. Come on! Eh. Kinda suck.
I want that one, and then I want that one, and then I want the sex update.
What?
Yeah, they added another one that like I call it the sex update, but it basically it's called Love Struck. It basically adds more mechanics into dating and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so like romantic isn't just they changed it from a system to where romantic interest isn't entirely the same like um green bar go up, mean person like you. It's person has a lot of likes and dislikes that attribute and have factor that increase your odds or make your odds worse. Like basically the person can have like the the, the, the person has like green and red flags for like relationships
Oh
essentially. They
my
have
god,
stuff
they
they don't
basically made
like
that one
about
fucking
people.
they made that one social media guy who just fucking rates relationship video clips with green and red flags. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very fun. I like him. He's a good
But I kind of want that because
choice,
I
I
always
think.
like doing stuff. I always like doing stuff with dating and stuff in these games because it's like, but it's always boring. But that one's not on sale right now. I'm waiting for that one to ever go on sale because I want that one because it would be funny. Because I always like doing like bachelor. I like doing like bachelor lifestyle sims
Mhm.
that just like fuck around and do stupid shit. But that's also because I've played a lot of. I I, I play a lot of like I use my favorite Sims games are like the herbs type games and that, or like the DS ones that are like more of like a weird fucking city one where you do stuff like that. So I play a lot of my Sims in the style of like that, where I just have like one Sim and then he just does a bunch of shit,
Yes.
and I kind of try to keep a storyline like that. And I like to. I don't normally. I say like do serial dating, but it's rare that I do serial dating, and more of like I just look for people who have money.
Yeah, and then you rob them blind.
Yes, and then I break up with them. I'm sorry, I sold all your furniture and moved out of your house. Yeah, no, that's because that's kind of what you do in a lot of those Sims games. It's like you move. I like to move on. I like to move into other like random households, and then fucking like live in a house for a while until I get bored, and then become friends or
Shit.
get into another relationship with somebody else, then move on to that household. Because that's just like that's just how I like playing the Sims games.
Shit.
It, I miss those types of games that were like very way more. I like playing The Sims very unseriously. I don't I don't normally just make it. I get really bored when it becomes me sitting down and just watching people live their life. I like playing The Sims in a. I'm gonna make some like
I'm
weird
gonna be
wacky
some
adventure
chaotic
until I get
evil
fucking bored.
motherfucker. Do not fuck with me.
I'm gonna make like the Gooby Goblin, and he's gonna be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, and he's gonna go around and he's gonna be the Gooby Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm okay. I'm getting the life and death thing. I'm gonna make a fat guy.
He's gonna die.
I'm gonna make the most fat, miserable fuck.
He's gonna get
And I'm gonna
reincarnated
shoot.
as a skinny man and then realize I used to be fat and it becomes fat.
No, I'm just gonna make the worst sim ever, and then we're gonna see how far we can get with it.
I did not take off-road tires on this truck. No, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Son of a bitch.
And then my wallet cried. I'm waiting for the game to. I forgot I uninstalled this game because I installed V-Rising and then I had to uninstall a game.
Oh. Lol. Come on, turn. Go forward, please. Oh my god.
I'd stream The Sims, but I feel like I feel like no one would care. Just
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. 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 I fucked up.
that, and I feel like people would make fun of me for playing this game.
I don't make fun of you for playing this game. I think you're good. I think you're pretty cute. I don't have. Ah, that's why I'm such an. Ah, I fucking have low suspension too.
You just haven't seen the fucked up stuff I've done with my Sims, brother. It's just like,
You don't know
you
me.
question my you question
You
my
question me,
humanity
but wait
when you watch
until I
me play
question
God.
you.
When I get pissed and I throw somebody into the pool realm. It's just,
I know that realm.
it's just 10 million years in the dungeon.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. No. Anything but that, please. Damn it.
I actually did used to have that, like a
Oh.
kind of a dungeon. When I played The Sims 3, I made a museum that was entirely just like I just kidnapped people and then I put them in like little glass. It was like rooms that all the
Oh my
walls
god,
were
that's so
windows,
brutal.
and with no way out. Whenever they like inconvenienced me, I'd be like, all right, you're going into the museum. They had all their living utensils. It's just everybody. Anybody who would go into the museum could just see them and living their day-to-day life.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of metal. Ah, god damn it. Alright. I got myself
We'll
stuck.
make a people.
I think I just crashed
We'll
out for
make a
this.
people museum. Yeah, it's SnowRunners.
Yeah, well, I've not. I got my vehicle stuck because I don't have high suspension on it, and
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of crashed out of SnowRunners earlier because I
I'm
I
glad
had
you went
like a
on your
trailer.
rant. That made me feel very happy.
I kind of got my trailer stuck in a really bad spot and got angry and just didn't
And
want
I
to set
got
anything,
angry.
so I stopped playing the game. I
I'd like
I
it.
I just didn't want to talk about it.
I
You know
wouldn't
that
care.
semi trailer? You know that semi trailer I had? Yeah, I kind of fucked up, and that was expensive.
Oh well, that's fine. Shit happens.
I want my money back.
Oh well.
I'm gonna have to fish that out fucking later.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for playing, man.
No.
Uh. All right, everybody. On that fun little, fun little night, fun little evening we had here. So, yeah. My name's Byrider. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Sorry about that one guy that popped in. I didn't see him in chat because I wasn't paying attention. And yeah. So from me to you, see you guys all in the next one. Later.